Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly, oh gosh, what am I going to be? I guess your glorious master? Wrathful master? I guess we'll have to assess that at the end of the session. I'll either be your wrathful or your glorious master. Because today we are going to be carrying on with our ongoing campaign playing Cubicle 7's outstanding Warhammer 40K RPG, Wrath and Glory, their action-adventure RPG that they published for 40K, as opposed to the investigative and intrigue version for Imperium Maledictum. We are playing a modified version of the... Oh, that's not the book launch. This is modified version of the Darktide Extraction campaign, one of their recent source books, and as such, this session is likely to contain spoilers for that mega adventure. If you intend on playing that, then we'll give you the fair warning to depart. It is a bit of a sandbox campaign, so it's not, you know, it'll play out differently for when other people play, but fair warning given. If you do not care about that, well then welcome. Allow me to introduce you to the agents and the stars of our campaign, Extraction. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing. First up, we've got Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Argarius. He is a death cult assassin.
Very nice. Next up is John.
Hey everyone, I'm John, and I'm playing Gizrael. He is a Scatarus of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Very nice. Next up is James.
I'm James, and I'm playing Sister Severina, who's a Sister of Battle.
Very nice. And last but certainly not least is Sean.
Hey, I'm playing Lucionus. He is a member of the Astra Telepathica, a sanctioned psyker.
Very nice. So this is part 7 of our campaign. Guys, what happened last time? Let me grab our tokens here, and I'll bring us on over to the slung, if I can remember which one it is. Not that. Probably the one called slung, right? Here you are, guys. What happened last time?
So we left off where we were off trying to find a doctor. Had run into a little old lady who gave us the directions, and then she led us into the hive where we got ambushed by a group of gangers, or who appeared to be somewhat diseased, who we proceeded to tear to pieces.
Yeah.
Then
you did meet the
little
doctor.
old lady disappeared. Then we went into a went into a courtyard where we found all these diseased people lying around, and then this doctor type wandering around with a syringe, and he declined to obey the sister in yielding and tried to stab her with his syringe. So he got sushi'd, and then we went inside the church where we heard this spooky voice, commanding voice coming out, and this priestess was there with her. As we figured out, or the sister at least figured out, cultists of Nurgle in there, and she had some strange mental power to make us get on our knees, which she did multiple times, but we ended up again annihilating most of her, or all of her cultists, and we chased after her.
She fled into the sewer.
Yeah, Argarius ran into the sewer after her, but the sister and Xavier couldn't get in because of their armor, and he got away. She got away, rather.
Mm.
And we came out of there, purged the place a bit, burnt bits of it out, purified by fire and all that. And when we came out, the little old lady was there, and a bunch of other women of different ages from this hive slum, and they wanted to be they wanted to follow the sister, seeing the glory of the Emperor, the light of the Emperor shining from this revelation. So they have been inducted into the Sisters of Tertia, our own little squad.
Yeah. Do you remember how many there were?
14.
14, okay.
3 mobs of 4 plus 2.
Okay.
And that is we headed back. Oh, hang on. No,
you went elsewhere. You guys decided.
Yes, indeed. Argarius, you want to hand over, take a turn, or pink hair?
Well, you guys did go in search of the doctor, and that did not seem like a feasible task to conclude or to achieve anymore.
Primella wanted the doctor brought to her, and we thought if we brought her in a bucket to her, that probably wasn't meeting the terms of the agreement. So
yeah.
We went for plan B, which was getting some drugs off a drug gang.
I think you first went for the hair dye, and then you decided that since that went well, you also went for the drugs.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought we did buy the hair dye.
Yeah.
Or get the hair dye. I don't remember what happened with the drug guys.
You guys stared down or converted members of that gang as well, because I believe you. You ended up with one or two other converts from that.
Yeah, because we waded into. We went in search of the hair dye, and I think ultimately the drugs elsewhere in the hive, and then got into a bit of a standoff between two gangs. And we made them. We tried to persuade them to calm it for a while we were there. So let us get on with getting our hair dye. And in fact, 2 of the gang has joined the Sisters of Tertia out of that.
Yep.
We picked up the hair dye. We found out where the drugs were being kept, and we headed on in there.
Are those the extra 2, or?
Yeah.
We
got 3 mobs. We got 12 originally, and then we got 2 extra.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
And then the drug bit was fairly quick. We found the location, grabbed a whole bunch of Obscura, and carried it out, and brought that to Primella. So we've now got reputation 4 with Primella.
Yeah.
You guys were very effective last session.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is where we're going to be picking up. It's back in the slung. You've turned things into Primella, and you've returned with the newly founded Sisters of Tertia as well. Do you have any questions, Gazriel or Lucionius? Lucionus. So I always want to put an extra I in your name.
Give me the 411 on Primella briefly. She is.
Oh, yeah. If you just show her picture.
Yeah.
She knew how to operate the lift system, or she claimed that she did.
Yeah. Also, her name. I noticed today. I put it down. It's Primilla, not Primella.
Gotcha.
I know that makes a huge difference, guys.
It's like that extra I in Lucionus's name.
Exactly. Just dropping shit all over the place.
Same category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever had someone who you use a nickname for them, and they make a point of telling you that they want their full name used? So, absolutely nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But yeah. So then, any other questions, Lucionus or Gazriel?
Do we know why she wanted the doctor? No.
Academic at this point.
Yeah.
Wasn't it something to do with?
We believe to kill him or something.
Yeah, I think I misrepresented that. Is actually she does actually need a doctor for it. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that he said somebody had a surgery that went wrong and that needed corrected. That's why they wanted the doctor.
yeah, they need so like they are still in need of a physician. Which is
Like
where
just-
we're at right now in the campaign. Is you guys are in the slung. She has told you who you need to talk to gain access to the control part. But what we're going to start, well, first off, I guess, Gezriel and Lucionus, any other questions? Let's get you guys fully caught up here. Then we'll start doing all the awful shit. I mean, then, no, we're going to roleplay a successful, definitely no bloodletter session. Bloodletter free.
As long as the screws aren't
Mostly
coming back,
bloodletter free session.
And you said she accepted the obscure as a reasonable.
You guys
Offer.
delivered both the hair dye and the obscura. So you guys have not only got one, you guys are up to 4, which means the purchases when you're going to the gosh, what's the place called? It's not a general store, but it's the Pile Up. Pile Up is where it's a general goods store there. You remember, it's where you lost all your money, Lucionus.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
Sorry.
Jeez.
I swear I didn't bring it up just to mock.
I'd had just enough time to get over the trauma. Just grab Kevin to
1
Just
month
enough
is what it took.
just enough time.
You know what, as well? If you hadn't been at the con and you'd been here, you'd have 2 wealth now as well.
Oh, right. You guys get paid.
You're the impoverished ones.
Oh, well, I mean,
I
I had
think
wealth.
all-
I didn't spend.
Yeah, money. Sorry, that's not very
Oh,
systematic.
no, that is a good point. All of them agents would get that, so you guys would likewise get two wealth.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is not something that's you're gonna have to be here. If something is picked up on like a run or something like that, or like an agent, but this was actually turning in a quest that you guys had specifically done as a group. So yes, Lucionius, you're out of the hole.
Nice.
Nice.
Amazing.
So that Grimdark Mastercard is ready to be used again.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody.
I know it's the American Express logo, or it used to be, or slogan. It used to be, but I guess the 40K version would be it's everywhere you don't want to be.
Mm.
So what we're going to do now is actually we're going to play a round of downtime because you guys have no doubt you're, as the players, want to get going on the next task, but there are things that need to be dealt with and things you will need to address, including getting Sister Severina's group settled in. So the endeavors, guys, are in the Forsaken System Player's Guide, starting on page 131. We are also going to roll an event for during this time. Now, typically, you're only able to perform one endeavor, but I think because Lucionus will have a mandatory one, Gezriel will have a mandatory one, and Sister Severina will have a mandatory one. Perhaps we'll let you have 2, so you can actually do something beyond what is necessary. Let me hold on. Maybe you don't.
Sorry, did you say Forsaken System?
The Forsaken System Player's Guide? Yeah.
That is an amazing cover, by the way.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's great. It's really fucking cool. For those at home.
It is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Endeavor.
They ever start on page 135 is probably the better place for like duties and responsibilities. So the Adeptus Sororitas, you have duty bound endeavors. Are those the ones that are mandatory, I think? Oh, so the thing is, you can choose not to do them. You just lose 1 influence.
Mm.
That's our first time doing downtime, so let's think about 2. We got time to kill. The other thing you're going to want to decide is what you wish to do next. Whether you want to pursue access to the control mechanism for the elevator first, or whether you wish to do anything else. Like you can make further runs into the hive. You could try and find a doctor for Primella if you choose to. And there are the... you have now been introduced to one of the other factions here, the Sludge Scrapers. They're the ones who are going to help you gain access to the command deck for the elevator. But all right. So your Adeptus Sororitas duty-bound endeavors include devotional worship, hone skill, maintained equipment, preach, and toil. The Adeptus Telepathica does not have one. Adeptus Mechanicus, you have discovery, maintain equipment, craft equipment, and toil as duty-bound endeavors.
Okay, so they're endeavors that we have to perform. Okay.
Yeah, you have to do one of those, or you lose 1 influence. The rest of you are free to do any that you qualify for. And feel free to interpret these. There's not a huge list in here. I think there are some other ones in Church of Steel, but you guys don't have any equipment or any vehicles yet, so I'm not super concerned about those options. Let's see here. Yeah, you don't have any vehicles yet, so not concerned about that. Don't think Redacted Records has any either. Well, I'll say for those who are fans of this game, they're still having their Cubicle 7 at the time of recording is having still a 30% off sale for a lot of older products, including the many of the Wrath and Glory products. So if you are interested in snagging this for cheaper, you can now.
All right, didn't know they were doing it for...
It was for
40K?
Warhammer in general.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I didn't think it was just restricted to... It's just that it's older stuff, so you can't get, like, pre-orders for Old World, but some of the older stuff, I think you can still... from the email, you're having me question it now. I don't know if that's actually accurate.
No, maybe.
Okay. So, what are you thinking, guys? I think I'm conflating the list of endeavors from this game with Soulbound. Soulbound has fucking gobs of them split across a bunch of different rule books. This one only has one rule book with the endeavors in it. So it'll be an easier option. Let's talk about the mandatory ones maybe first, or the duty-bound endeavors. Gazriel and Sister Severina, do you have ones in mind that you want to...
It's totally in character for Gazriel to maintain equipment.
Okay. Yeah, and some of these are multi-stage things as well. So, like, if you don't complete it in one, just keep the progress listed. And then you can, if you take another endeavor, you can add to the number of totals you got, or the total number of successes.
I think Sister, the obvious one would be. Oh, I've lost it. Preach.
Preach, okay. Yeah, and you'll see there are faction code words. Oh, fuck, hold on, we got one more other thing, guys. We do. And James, we lost you from roll 20.
Oh. Yeah, let me go find that.
Disappeared into the immaterium. Oh, you're back.
Huh.
All right. So, first, though, we got to set... What are your objectives for today, guys? Let's see. James, would you give us a D6 roll, please? 4. James, fill your lungs with bolstering him in a time of stress, and you will get a point of wrath. Lucianus, would you kindly give us a d6 roll? It may be more effective to put it in front of you, like write it on something in front of you, because that's going to disappear in no time.
Oh, so
No, like it's not a bad way of keeping track of stuff. Just that if you want to have it as a prompt for a reminder, that'll disappear pretty quickly.
There's a slot on your personal tab to put objectives in.
Oh, nice. There you go. Lucianus, express gratitude for the Emperor's guiding hand protecting you from the warp at some point this session, and you will gain a point of wrath.
All right.
Gazriel, a d6 roll, please. Extol the virtues of augmetics over the weakness of flesh at some point this session, and you will gain a point of wrath. And finally, Argarius, d6 roll, please. Fill your lungs with a bolstering him in a time of stress. You guys are going to have a duet.
Yeah, totally.
Do you guys know the that old ditty, Islands in the Warp? Fill your lungs with a bolstering him in a time of stress, and you will gain a point of wrath. All right, then. So you are preaching. You are going to be maintaining equipment, Lucianus and Argarius. Any thoughts as to what you guys are going to do as your first endeavor?
I was thinking irregular acquisition.
Ooh, interesting.
And you might even be able to guess what I'm targeting.
Is it a psi focus?
Whoa! Well,
The elusive psi focus.
it's
Okay,
elusive,
and then
baby.
Argarius?
I think that I was gonna do the maintain equipment on my death sword.
Ooh, okay. Good to know. All right, then, guys, let's start with this then. Who is going to be our event coordinator?
Event coordinator.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think we know. Lucianus, would you kindly give us a Route 66 roll, please?
oh, let's see here. Absolutely. Let me. Here we go.
$76. Okay. Why is it rolling +1?
I don't know. Oh, you know what? I think that's there's always these fields, these pesky fields that are. That's on me. Should it be a 66 then?
I think it's 66 then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the first one it's added to. So.
Gotcha.
All right.
Great.
He who sits resplendent on the golden throne has seen your exploits even through the darkness of the great rift and has judged you worthy. If you choose a simple test on an endeavor, you count as having rolled a wrath critical. If you choose a skill test, you can re-roll it as though you had spent a wrath die.
Nice.
So, for this first round, guys, the Emperor smiles upon you.
Just basking in the appreciation of the Emperor.
Yeah. So then, let's go left to right here. Argarius, give us what you said it was...
It's a sword. I was going to use my weapon skill, I think.
Yeah, so weapon skill and which I think is initiative.
Oh, how do you do that?
Is there a way of I think you can select the...
Oh, there it is, initiative.
Okay, perfect. Yep, and go right ahead.
Oh, yeah.
And what is it? What's the rarity? Oh,
Of course, immediately.
love it. Love it. What is...
The rarity equipment
of the death sword? Let's see.
Where does it say that, I wonder?
It's towards the right on the equipment. Page 206 is the rarity penalties, and then...
Oh, right, but just the... We need the rarity of the actual...
weapon, yeah.
Yeah. Piece of gear here. Melee weapons. Where the fuck is the melee weapon? Oh, here we go. No.
I don't think I recorded it on the sheet anywhere.
Okay.
So, Deathblade is very rare.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, page 213, very top.
So, the difficulty...
+3.
is... Okay, so you've already rolled enough, but you did roll a wrath on it. Let's see what happens when you roll a
I'm
wrath.
sure it's just great things, right?
Usually that's what happens with these things, right?
Yeah, means your sword is just more wrathful in combat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go, complications. Endeavors are intended to be narrative tools that provide a minor mechanical bonus by either making a simple test or a standard skill test. The answer, if you roll a complication, is to work with your GM to figure out a compelling narrative. Depending on the endeavor, a complication could mean that you end up having to spend wealth in order to gain all of its benefits. A particularly dangerous endeavor that results in a complication could even result in your losing influence for making a scene, angering a faction who holds a grudge, or even finding some forbidden knowledge that might result in a corruption test. I think what we'll just say is it's going to take you one wrath, or one wealth. There's materials that you didn't realize were damaged over the course of your adventure. So just reduce your wealth by 1.
Sweet. Yeah. You know, it's not as easy to care for a Death Cult sword.
But here's the upside, is you can ignore all complications relating to that piece of war gear in a scene of your choice.
Nice. So
Yeah.
if I roll this same problem in combat, I can ignore it.
Exactly. All right,
amazing.
Gezriel, you were doing the same thing. What are you maintaining?
My arc rifle, the one that I picked up.
Oh,
the one
your
that's
new one.
already finicky.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Okay.
And it is rare, so it's
Ooh, so it's a 3 as well then.
it's 2. Rare is
Didn't
2.
we sell
rare's
that last session?
So did you sell that last session?
Yeah, didn't we sell that last?
Unless you sold me into slavery, you would not have been able to do that.
Okay, so then give us a ballistic skill with agility, please. Difficulty 2.
Could I use tech instead?
No, because you got to use the specific, what's specific to
Gotcha,
the
okay.
weapon.
Ballistic and
Agility.
agility.
Yeah.
Okay. Did it roll?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and you got 3, so you're good.
Okay.
You technically get a free reroll, but you did not roll a 1 on Wrath yet, so that potentially could go sideways.
Yeah, and then there's no, benefit for critical success. So.
No, not really, no.
Okay.
And I don't know if you can transfer exalted icons on this roll either.
Okay.
Hey, then you have your benefit. Sister Severina, you were going to pray.
Preach. Yeah.
Preach, forgive me.
So I think I would take in public, do some teaching of stories of the Emperor and the Emperor's way to the sisters of, but do it in public so that everyone gets to see and hear.
Okay. So then it sounds probably persuasion then? Yeah, because it's not loyal individuals you're trying to appeal to. Okay, and it works like the toil endeavor. Let's see. Toil, here we go. What's the difficulty of it. Here we go. Skill test. Okay, that's the skills. I don't see a difficulty listed there like it is for the others. Oh, assumed to be difficulty 5, unless it says otherwise. Okay. Whenever you're ready, sister.
Okay. Yeah. So that's difficulty 5. That's quite hard. Let's see.
You do get one reroll because it's a skill test. Okay. You already got a what do you call it? Icon on the Wrath die. So go ahead and reroll.
Yeah.
Okay. So you haven't made a success yet, but you will have one more test. You could choose to carry on with this and then just get the benefit of it with the second one, or you could try something different for your second test. Lucionius. Let's talk about a regular acquisition.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm going to be terrible at this, but we might give it a try anyway.
Okay, so you must attempt a cunning fellowship test.
Yeah.
On a success, you find an individual or organization willing to take. Okay, so it's a difficulty 5.
Difficulty 5?
Yeah.
On this first roll?
On this first roll to find somebody, and then you can requisition it the way normal rules work.
I cannot succeed, so...
But this is a multi-stage thing. Remember, you're going to have 2 endeavors, so you could start on it now and then conclude it after your second endeavor.
Gotcha. I'm only rolling 1 die as my...
I mean, you could get 2 out of that.
It's my issue.
Well, looks like me and Lucianus are in the same cunning fellowship range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that affect your desire to try and find this? It could very well be like 3 stages, but then, you guys are going to have an opportunity to requisition this session as well before you outgo. So you're going to have at least one opportunity to try and grab stuff. 2. Do you want to try and get some money, maybe?
Yes.
So accrue wealth.
Accrue wealth.
Yep.
Yeah.
So a simple test is just a crapshoot. You roll 1d6. A 1 is a complication, 2 to 5 is a success, and 6 is a wrath critical. On a success, you increase your wealth by 1. On a wrath critical, it's 1 plus your rank. And on a complication, you don't lose any wealth, but you don't gain any. Or you could use a skill test against a difficulty 5, and on a success, increase your wealth by 1, but you get to pick a skill then. Examples they give are athletics, cunning, deception, intimidation, investigation, leadership, Medicaid, persuasion, pilot, scholar, or tech.
I mean, I'm decent at, for example, athletics or investigation. I have a 2.
Okay. Is there a preference you have between the 2 for shooting for a difficulty 5?
Let's see. That's a good question because probably. Oh, let's see. Stand by. Ooh, wait a minute. I think maybe intimidation is on that list.
Trying to threaten people into giving you money?
Yeah, it's just, it feels so more pure to Luciano.
Give me money or I stick your head in the wall of fire.
And it brings willpower into play, which is
So then make sure you got no modifiers triggered right now, and then give us a intimidation will check.
Okay.
It'd be really funny if you lose more money out of this.
That would be sad.
1 wealth. There you go.
Nice.
Okay. So then our second round of endeavors. You do not have the benefit of the Emperor's Gaze. That was only for the first round. What are we doing for our second round?
I already know mine, so.
What are you doing, Gesriel?
Well, Pramila has, pretty much let it know that they need a doctor or whatever physician in the area. So I think I'm going to accrue wealth and attempt to use my Medicaid to fill that slot.
They need someone who's going to be here full time. You're not going to be able to fill that slot.
Well, I mean, as far as accruing wealth, like I'll use my endeavor to do that in the meantime.
Oh, to be the physician in the interim. Oh, got it. Okay, so you're going to accrue wealth. Sorry.
Yeah.
I misunderstood. Okay, that sounds great.
I'm just using a narrative explanation for it.
Yeah,
staying here to be the doctor. I'm not.
No, I
adventuring
love that.
anymore.
And you could use if there was an endeavor that would apply, you could also use that to try and find another doctor for them or train up a doctor for them. So, but Gezriel's going to obtain wealth. Argarius, Sister Severina, Lucionis, what are you guys thinking?
I mean, everybody else is accruing wealth, so
I'm going to need it if I ever attempt to buy something.
Even in
I
40K.
absolutely need it because I have no ability to convince people to give me stuff. So,
Yep. Okay.
I'm just gonna do some hard labor. Just use my athletics and just do some physical
Okay, so
work.
two accruing, working on their bank. What about you, sister?
I
You're
was
continue
wondering whether
preaching?
to try again on the preach, or you're suggesting that, or some devotional worship.
Well, and to be clear,
prayer.
I'll let you treat it as carrying on with it, not trying again. So I think you got 4 successes last time. So as long as you get 1 this time, you'll have achieved that.
Then let's go with that. It seems that she would want to have an effect.
Yeah. And then Lucionius? I just added an I in again, sorry. What do you do in the second test? Your endeavor.
Can we do the same one again for my information?
I don't think you can do the same wealth one. Unless it's a...
Good.
Yeah, I think that's a 1. I mean, it doesn't say here, but I think that's probably only something you could do once per downtime. You got something else you want to do?
Probably hone skill then.
Okay.
I'm gonna work on my psychicry. Bit of word.
Okay. So for your next session, when you spend glory to increase a dice pool for that skill, you gain 2 bonus dice instead of 1.
Yeah,
Cannot be
very
used
good.
on ballistic skill or weapon skill or psychometry. Just kidding. It doesn't say that. So, Lucia doesn't need to roll for it, so let's start at the beginning once again. Argarius, give us an athletics strength check, please.
All right, here we go.
Back in it.
Oh, come on. Another complication. Amazing.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Hold on. No. When you roll a complication on this one, there's nothing that happens.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nope. That's only for the simple test. When you're actually trying to do work. Oh, boy. How much wealth do you have right now? 1?
I have now. I'm down to 2 from that. I had 3, and then I lost 1 when I fixed my sword.
Okay. I think you're losing a second. What it is gear that needed to be replaced because someone made off with something of yours that we don't need to roll through it or whatnot, but there's some part of your kit that walks off while you're just working this simple kind of day job type thing, and the spending of wealth represents you replacing that.
Oh, and what was the success number?
5.
Oh, 5.
Yeah. Gezriel,
Gotcha.
you're going, you're Medicaid, right?
Or accrue wealth.
Okay. There's your 5 plus 1 wealth.
Okay.
Okay. Sister Severina.
Let's go with that again. Where am I? Persuasion.
That's good enough. You only need 1 more, so you'll gain plus 1 influence.
Woohoo! And we get
Plus 2
probably
dice
not
on all
relevant.
corruption tests.
Yeah. Corruption
Pretty
test.
good. Okay. That makes sense. And then Lucionius, You've already done your thing. Also, you managed to pick up an I in your name once again.
A free
All
eye.
right. Then what do you foresee the sisters doing during this time? The sisters of Tertia is what I mean.
Well, I think at this point they need to be making up their barracks now. May I call it that?
Yep.
So I'll be arranging with them to set that up and equip them. So I don't know if I need to spend some wealth to get them kitted out.
I mean, what is your vision of being kitted out?
I think some nice, nicer togs.
Just like basic.
Yeah, some suitable robes. Because I'm assuming that they were slum dwellers who were all poorly set out. So I think we'll get them some respectable outfits there. Sort of. It's too early. I can't think of words.
James is joining us from 3 in his time. So sorry, 4 in the morning his time. James, what's your excuse? Come on.
Yeah. I mean, we'll have plain things, but they'll be at least respectable.
Hey, I don't think there's any, like, unless you're intending on kitting with weaponry, that's not going to cost you anything.
We'll
you'll
do
be
that
able to
later. Yeah. First of all, we need to get them
absolutely
in good order.
Okay, so then there is something else that is happening during this time, and while you guys are, serving as Gezriel is serving as Medicae or the doctor within the slung, at least for Primilla's folks, those in service to the commune of miscreants. What you find, Gezriel, is that you've seen them already. Like, you guys face those gangers that have those, like, crude augmetics, the ones who call themselves the Clan Mechanicus, one of the rival gangs down here. You may remember that Maggot's X14 is the leader. You guys have learned where their compound is as well. And their compound is protected by heavy weapons platforms. So if anyone wants to test to see if they can take a las cannon or a missile launcher hit, you have an opportunity to do so. You see some of their gang members in town at times, but Gezriel, once word gets around after the first couple of days of you doing this work, that there is a actual member of the Adeptus Mechanicus who is servicing people here. You've noticed that it's a young woman you saw in the snake pit? The snake hole, the local watering hole, the bar. You saw her in there. One of the members of the Clan Mechanicus has a couple augmetics, but she seems to be hanging around quite a bit and keeping an eye on you. Would you give us, let's see here. Boy, I do love me some C7 GM screens. Give us an insight check, please. Scanning. So
that is correct, by the way.
I cannot tell you what her disposition seems to be. So I don't know if you can tell whether she is spying on you, whether she is, I mean, she's obviously spying on you, but what the purpose may be behind that, whether it is malevolent intent, curiosity, or something otherwise. But you definitely have noticed it.
And you said she was Adeptus Mechanicus as well?
No, she is Clan Mechanicus.
Okay.
They're the gangers that are down here. I think you would also find, if you have thought to ask whatsoever, actually you probably would not be able to do this with your fellowship. Who has a better fellowship than one?
There's also this aspect about Gezriel. Never ask questions, always commands.
Oh, right. Yeah. So he doesn't need to know. Sister,
I've got fellowship before.
Yeah, you're quite... so one of the things you would find is... So the slung itself is Maggot's X14 that is here. Now, this was, the slung itself was founded by Maggots X1. It was the Clan Mechanicus that actually founded this whole operation, and it's powered by them. The power source, one of the reasons why they are tolerated and have such a place of privilege, is all power from here is routed through the Mechanicus, the Clan Mechanicus base. But they're the ones who founded this place, and in the many years since then, we are now up to Maggots X14. But yeah, that's who originally founded this place. So anyway, that's what you find, Gesriel. Would you have mentioned that to anybody?
Oh yeah, I mean, he'll generally spend the evenings or whatnot filling in his allies of his day in boring, monotone kind of reports.
Okay. Argarius, I think you can, because we're doing downtime, you can clear your shock as well.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's traumatized by the loss of wealth. That's what it was.
That's quite possible.
He is shocked.
Guard your wealth better. Like when I said he needs all that wealth to buy stuff, I'm not kidding. I mean, his influence is 1, so he has to spend wealth 1-on-1 to get a success in order to get something. So,
so what else? I guess, well, first off, Gesriel, do you share that you've had someone spying on you?
yes, he'll let them know that someone is watching. Seems harmless, but we should investigate. When she's watching me and distracted.
You can't judge whether she seems harmless or not. That's the point of your role, so you don't know.
Oh, I just, okay.
You saw them spying on us or just yourself?
Myself.
Oh.
I work, she stares.
Interesting.
I could confront.
I think you guys can feel free to infer that your characters would understand what the impact of a fellowship of 1 would be. And not for nothing, the last time you guys dealt up close with that gang, they tried to kill you.
Yeah, that was the drawback. It did seem like it would be good to get in with them if they control the power, but yeah, they did try and kill us last time.
Oh, I got a nice rifle out of it.
If I got close to her, I wouldn't mind a Synesiance. I wouldn't mind to check her, see if she has any connection
Okay.
out of the ordinary.
What's your
with the world.
stealth, Lucionis?
My stealth. It's a 2. My pool is a 4.
Okay. So you're banking on about 2 successes. How are you feeling about that?
It's okay. It's okay. Not spectacular. It's okay.
I think you would all recognize the woman that he's speaking about too, because it's one of the only members of the Clan Mechanicus who you've seen in the Snake Pit. Snake Hole. I'm going to keep calling it the wrong thing.
Right.
Tell us Friday night because the cameras are stable as the San Andreas. My goodness. A little localized joke for Sean there. Okay. Boy, oh boy. So what are you guys thinking? This will have happened while you guys are completing your endeavors as well. Figure that there's probably about a week of time that's going to pass while all this occurs.
Well,
Lucianus, you could try and do that, or you could have someone assist you with that as well. Remember, I think assisting is someone who rolls their naked skill, and you do have someone who is exceptionally skilled in stealth.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I'm okay. But
That power armor, really, it's just, WD-40 and all the hinges, and you're fine.
yeah, it works. I just walk along, and then people can disappear around over the sound of my armor.
Oh my goodness.
Argarius, you're stealthy?
Yes, I am quite stealthy.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think? You want to lead the way?
I mean, I'm happy to.
Yeah, it'd probably better to be accompanied anyway, just for kicks.
Yeah.
Well, if she is spying on Gezrael, he's going to be there just, because she's spying on him.
Providing kind of the bait, if you will, in a sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
So, Argarius, I'm sorry, John, were you suggesting that Gezrael could help as well?
Well, I mean, I assume she's spying on Gezrael, so he's going to be nearby when they're trying to approach her. Is that right?
I'm only going to let one person assist. I think just, so Argarius will be able to help with that because he is actually with Lucionis. Unless you're trying to do something to draw her attention, which may engender a reaction itself, I just don't see that you're going to be able to mechanically help with this.
Okay.
So, Argarius, you're going to roll just your stealth skill, or just does it use agility or does it use initiative?
Uses agility. At least mine's set to agility.
Okay, so whichever of those two is a better, whether it's your stat or your skill, use a pool equal to that. And Lucionius, give us a stealth check. Guess maybe you get to get some glory here now too.
And I don't make any adjustments, right? This roll's just a
No
stealth
adjustments.
check.
No. His is just
One success, glorious.
You could spend because that was your wrath die that got you on icon, so you're not going to roll complication. You want to spend wrath and reroll?
Sure.
Or do you want to see what Argarius gets first and then determine whether you need to?
Oh, that'd be delightful.
Okay. So Argarius, which is higher, your agility or your stealth?
It looks like my agility is higher.
Okay. So how many? Was that 4 or 5?
4.
4. So let's roll 4d6. I think you can set that at the top too.
Under just the top thing?
Yeah.
There might be an aid
combat
button too, because there is.
Oh, on the combat tab? Oh, there, yeah. Right, number of dice, 4. Just gonna do.
There's an assists button on the skills tab.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh. No, that is not right. That's the wrong button.
Yeah, because you roll d3s. Unless you.
Oh, wait.
There we go.
Oh, it doesn't display them all.
It is 1 success. So you're currently at 2, Lucionus. And
What do I need? Do I know what I need?
Nope.
No.
But one way to judge it, you do need to beat it because you are the ones who are active. So you and take a look at what your your colleagues' passive awareness is, and that may give you an insight as to what number you need.
So they mainly have 2s, I believe, because I have a 3 and I'm usually the best. So I would need to beat her 2. I'd probably need 1 more, is what I'm hearing a little bit.
Probably, yeah.
Can I re-roll my assistance, or can he only re-roll his attempt?
Oh, both you, either of you can go. Though you're both re-rolling 3 dice then.
Right. I mean, Sean's probably luckier than I.
I'm in. I will spend a wrath. Here we go.
Okay, and just hit re-roll on yours, Lucionus. Beautiful.
Here we go.
And you've got an exalted icon, which means you could shift into glory if you'd like.
Let's see, because
no, you can't. You can't. No, because you need the extra.
Oh, I need
point. Yeah,
2.
sorry. Yeah. So, but however, You are now able to give us a sign. Is it a roll for it, or is it automatically successful?
Oh, so it is.
It's a skill, right?
It's a skill. I would think you'd have to roll.
Oh yeah, no, it's a skill. You definitely, because you could get a.
Wait. Really?
It's a power.
Wait.
It's a power.
It is a power. I take it back.
Okay, so
Been a
then,
while.
yeah.
Activation free. DN3.
Okay, so it's a free action.
Yep.
And it'll be a DN3 manifestation roll.
Okay. Here we
You're
go.
going to go transcendent, I assume?
I don't remember the names, but I'm sure you're baiting me, so I'm going to say no.
A little bit.
All right. Here
Go
we
ahead.
go.
I read a mind, but then the Eldritch Abomination spawns.
Beautiful. Okay. Oh, you can't shift from psychic powers.
Yeah, no glory. Right.
No
No,
glory.
glory.
It's psychers.
Yeah.
Hey.
No
So,
criticals, no glory.
no critical, no glory. I mean, you are rolling an awful lot of dice, so that does track that you wouldn't be able to do it. Okay, but the range is 50 meters. She does not cast a shadow in the warp.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
So assume you're telling the guys. You know what? Actually, because Lucionis is using Synescience, why don't Argarius? Why don't you give us an insight check?
Okay. Yes. I am not good at this.
Wow, I think only Sister Sabrina has any decent fellowship.
So then, meeting later that evening, Lucionis can inform you she does not appear to be a psyker.
I did not detect any abnormal warp signature from her. So I do not have much to add.
Should we speak with her?
Probably makes sense, I suppose, for the sister to have a word. Sister, what do you think?
Hey. I'm just trying to think. Why would I want to have a word? What would I have a word with her about?
Either you do or I go ask her, well, demand what she's doing here.
What do you think fits best? I mean, obviously I've got the best fellowship, but you are the one who's got the Mechanicus and the interest, as it were. You might have a rapport there in some way. What do you think?
I think the better outcome is if you speak with her.
Okay. All right, then I will go along.
Okay. How would you like that to happen? Do you want to come upon where she is? Do you want to try and catch her when she's at the snake hole at some point?
Yeah, I think I'll just go and find her out. Find her where she is and say, yeah, I'll try it at the stakehold and then
Sure.
I'll just approach her.
Give us a stealth check, please, sister.
Oh, I don't think I'd try and stealth, would I? I'd just try and stroll up.
Yeah, if you're just going to walk up, then she is kind of being furtive about where she's...
Oh, I'll give it a go then. Let's give it a go. There's nothing that gets a conversation off to a good start than a 7-foot-tall woman in power armor appearing next to you. Hello!
Hello there.
I think there's a Dommy Mommy joke to be made there, but...
of course.
Oh, boy.
Well, there's a tremendous...
Okay. You know what it is you are just far too mobbed by devotees. I think you're about to, kind of sneak up and go to where they've said she's been watching him. And when you do try and approach, one of your devotees sees you and is kind of calling out to you and whatnot. And as she's going, you can almost hear the sound of like footsteps fading in the distance as she's running off from where she was hiding.
Right.
The other alternative could be just to try and meet her at the snake hole, I suppose.
Sister, it is indeed a good passage, but now was not the moment. Yeah, I could. Yeah, okay, so I can head along to the stakehold and let's try that.
Okay.
Let's see her. So I will seek her out.
And are you thinking persuasion?
Yeah, let's persuasion. Sorry, just having a look at the other ones.
Okay.
Insight? No, I think it's persuasion, isn't it?
Okay.
All right. So, citizen, I see you have particular alignments. May I ask, are you a follower of the Emperor himself or of the Omnicia?
Should give us a persuasion. Very nice. And 1 point of glory. Hey, first point of glory for the session. Love it.
Beauty.
But John's back. Guys, John's back.
Got it.
Okay. So, what you can tell, first, she's sort of like in awe of you as you walk up. And as a description, wiry young woman. She's probably got some kind of, technological gewgaw that she's got in front of her. She has the same kind of like rough components, although it looks like maybe about maybe 25% of them actually work, of her augmatics that are sort of attached to her face and stuff. And she looks up at you as you walk and you ask that question, and like you can tell that she has no idea what you've asked her. And her mind is sort of, or her eyes are sort of darting like she's trying to land on the right answer. It's not scared necessarily, but she's definitely nervous.
So shall I try some insight to see if I can figure out, is it just the size of me or something else?
Yeah, I don't think you rolled quite well on the persuasion. I think she doesn't want to give the wrong answer. She may not know what the answer is.
Citizen indeed. Who do you pray to at night before you sleep?
Tech God.
Tech God, indeed. The Emperor shows himself in many different ways.
She looks like she's not quite sure, but she's slowly kind of nodding like, yes.
And do you have any priests who guide you in this? Or is this a personal worship?
Her face goes kind of hard for a moment. Like you've hit a nerve on something. Not something you said. She's not angry at you, but like when when you're reminded of something that pisses you off, she has this kind of the tech priest in your retinue. He's of the Mechanicum, the true Mechanicum.
He is indeed.
She has now the look of a young person who desperately wants to ask a question, but is afraid of getting an answer.
Please tell me, what interests you? He is indeed a warrior of the Red Planet. What would you ask?
I wish to become one. I wish to become one of them. To become a Mechanicum.
Interesting, but it's a fine aspiration. I personally adhere to the Emperor himself, but would you like me to introduce you to him?
Like, you can see she seems in shock. You would do that, ma'am?
Of course. It is a reflection of the Emperor's light, and we all want to bring you more adherence into that light. Just let me introduce you to him.
There's a change in the expression on her face where it's as if she just thought of something, and she looks a little more reserved, as if she's now concerned about agreeing to something, but she does not want to disappoint you.
There's no pressure if you wish to.
No, I wish to. I wish to.
Then follow me, and I will bring you to him. And feel free to ask whatever questions you need to understand your tech god.
She kind of looks around at the bar. Very well. And she'll follow you. So, where do you think we find Gesriel at this time?
Late at night, or?
It's probably evening, yeah.
He's
I mean, as much as it is in the slum.
He's probably doing the late night kind of like doctor physician stuff, like cleaning his tools and getting things prepped for the next day before he leaves. So he's probably just leaving that area to head back to the reconnoiter point.
I mean, like, just to manage expectations here, like, there's not a clinic you're maintaining. There's a place you've got where you're using the stuff you carry to be able to treat people.
Yeah,
But so if you're cleaning up that area, you see, as you're getting ready to leave, or maybe as you're leaving, you see Sister Severina is walking along with a young woman who has been spying on you. And Sister Severina, you have learned that her name is Wrench TO7.
I was going to ask.
I know we've all gone to high school with Wrench 207, but just there you go.
Okay.
I'll say, Israel. I encountered this young woman. Wrench TO7 is her name. She wishes to learn more of the Omnisia. And she wishes to learn more about the Adeptus Mechanicus. Perhaps you can enlighten her.
She is the one that spied on me, and he'll turn to look at her.
I feel that spy is possibly excessive, Gazriel. I'm sure she was merely curious.
Yes. It is what the sister says. I wish to become Mechanicus, a true Mechanicus, not this.
He'll reach out and grab her chin and then turn her face left and right to examine her implants.
Yeah, and it's like I said, there's maybe 25% of them are functioning. Probably none of them are installed properly.
It's defective, but
there's a moment where you can
salvageable.
hear her gasp with the word defective.
But salvageable.
Yes, I am smart, and I learn quickly.
But renounce your loyalties to whatever alliance you belong to, and I will see you done right.
Yes. Yes. Guess just kept collecting foundlings now.
And then he'll pull out his data pad and hand it out to her and says, "Study. We have much to discuss."
Yes, and Sister Severina, you may be the one who realizes, she probably has nowhere to go now.
Yes, you have now brought on responsibility on yourself, Gazriel.
Well, the flesh is weak, metal is superior. I can take the burden.
I think
Very
that
good.
earns a wrath, if I recall.
Still the benefits of metal, yeah. And this is a come wrench TO7. I will show you the ways of iron.
Well, so she's gonna follow you along. Where are you keeping her with wherever you guys are living, or are you putting her in the care of the sisters Tertia?
Probably a good idea to do that. Yeah. If, to sisters everybody, I think that's a good idea. Keep everybody collective.
Unless you want to keep her close to teacher, as the amnesia is not really our thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, mechanically, but
She has much information to absorb from the data pad before we can truly teach.
Also, it's very unlikely she's fucking literate, so
it'll take her quite a long time.
yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
Does she
Absolutely,
have a,
sir. I'll get right to it. And let's see
does she
here.
data port? See if I can speed up that process. Download.
I mean, this is going to be a long-term project, so the okay. And I don't even know if you at best you probably recognize certain symbols and stuff like that.
No.
Yours is more of a religion than it is a science. So
then she should definitely stay with the other sisters so they can help her read.
Again, they're a bunch of hivers. They're not literate either.
Well, I guess I'm spending the night teaching her.
All right. So then this is it's probably about closer to the end of the week. So it's a couple of days you've had that. Let's talk about what you guys intend on doing next, because that will likely inform what kind of acquisitions you wish to do.
Okay.
What is the plan next? What you know is that the sludge scrapers, they are going to be able to tell you how to climb up the sides of the elevator in order to gain access to the control center, the command deck. And hopefully from there, you'll be able to gain control of the elevator and then bring it down the snake stack to try and reach the locations that you are that you're trying to access in order to gain that. It's not a regulator. Is it a regulator? It's a regulator. Is that right? What's the object you're trying to collect? The MacGuffin?
The widget.
The widget. Yeah.
Is it actually the widget?
It could very well be.
Oh, it might be.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, that's for this conversation. Yeah, the widget. So whatever widget you're trying to get from the bowels of the hive, that is something you will need to.
I have cogitator for the record, but I don't know.
Oh, cogitator. There we go.
Yeah, I'm I had notes on this. What did I do with my notes on what we grabbed so far?
Well, don't tell your acolyte. She'll say, "What? He's lost his notes."
A little too many hits to the head,
Their first hymn they're going to teach him is always back up.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys thinking? You do that next, or is it going to be a matter of further ingratiating? You still don't have a full-time doctor here, so that is something you could do. You could also, for Sean and John's benefit, there are other places you can go to try and gain further materials or wealth or resources. Those would include from here into the Warrens, into the Hab settlements, into the industrial works, into gang turf, into the Militarum depot, or into a quarantine zone. Each of those has different challenges that will be associated with it, and each of them has different bounties that can be gained from it.
And those would be those are associated with acquiring things?
For acquiring things, or if you're looking for specific things, that's one way of going about doing that. It's just that you don't, unsurprisingly, the intel you have about the immediate surrounding areas is not great. So it's difficult to tell whether you do know where one local hive market is. So you do know where some gangs you know, assuming they didn't kill each other after you guys left, then there is at least one market that you know of. But yeah, each of those, the intent is kind of mechanically, it is kind of like a dungeon run for a mega dungeon, where like you don't know what you're going to get, but there's usually something useful you're going to get out of it. It's just you can't control what specifically you're going to get. And there's a wide variety of benefits. You guys may remember that you came across the site of that one battle, and you guys were able to clear a bunch of shock and then recover some military gear. That was like an example of one of the random things that you can come across. It's just that you can't really dictate. The bounties, like what you get out of those runs as well, you can kind of, they've done a good job of making them fairly intuitive. So like what you would get from the range of possibilities from a HAB run as opposed to a Militarum depot, the encounters are going to be comparable and the rewards will be comparable. So it's unlikely you'd be like, you know, you're going to find, I don't know, what's the, is it the Void Grenade is the one that creates a warp in space?
Oh.
I think it's an Eldar thing. It's not Vortex? No, what the heck are they called? The ones that create the little localized warp. This could be a Rogue Trader thing, like an old school thing that doesn't exist in the canon anymore.
What's it? Where are we?
Already found my notes for the Vox antenna.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and you also have to, that's right, that is something else you could do while out there, is collecting things. I can't, no, you haven't got anything further yet. You don't have anything for the landing pad. You don't have anything for the, what's the other one? Anti-aircraft.
Yeah, I'm going to add columns to our party notes for those.
What was that, John? Sorry, I didn't.
I'm going to add columns for those two to our notes.
Oh, sure, yeah, that sounds great.
Is it 3 that we need of each?
I believe so. I'll take a look in just a second here. I've got the thing open for grenades. I just want to see what's not in here. They may not exist in fiction or in the canon anymore.
Okay.
I remember that the Eldar used to have grenades or basically localized warps. So like whatever was there, it's dead. I mean, it may not be dead, but it's certainly not here anymore. So, but my point being, you're not going to find super powerful stuff like that in a HAB unit or something else. It'll be the more dangerous areas. As you get further down the snake stack, you're also going to gain access to other types of areas. So you will find places that will be more dangerous.
Okay.
But likewise have commensurate rewards coming from them.
But yeah, definitely, I think that is what we should be hoping to get, is the various components for the various things we need.
Okay. Let's check here. Let's see, John, in answer to your question, let's see.
I got a note here that I had loaned somebody my galvanic rifle. That was Dave's character, right?
I think so, yeah. Oh, no, it was
No, you
Argarius.
gave me your rifle.
Okay, it was Jeff. Okay.
Yeah.
I believe so. Combat. Yeah, galvanic rifle. Yeah.
Argarius. Okay.
Okay, weapon emplacements. And oh, very cool. So the Vox antenna is, oh, what does it say here? Yeah, total of 3 scavenge parts for each of these.
Okay.
And I'll tell you something else. With your bringing the women back and setting up a... It's not a nunnery. Convent. Like a battle convent for them. You're on your way to establishing a chapel, which may help you down the road as well. Yeah, so the landing pad, the Vox antenna, and the weapon emplacements, those are things that you already know would be useful for this. But now that you know there's an actual whole community here, there are other things that may assist you down the road. And establishing a chapel is actually one of those.
Oh, definitely go for that one.
Yeah. So, then, what are you guys thinking? What are we doing next? Trying to seize control of the thing, or are you going to get the building up the slung done first, or is there something else you guys want to focus on?
What do you think?
I think getting components would be the most expedient thing we want to do, but now that there's a community here that we didn't know about, no. Do we prioritize the mission objective, or honestly, I think Gezreel would probably prefer to stay in the slung for a bit to do what we can here and get things halfway settled before we.
Yeah, for the positioning of the community, the community is coming down with you. So whatever things you do here, when the elevator moves, the slung is underneath it. So it will be traveling down the snake stack with you.
Right. So the point of building this place up and making it better is it's coming with us when we move. So
the more you can make yourself useful here, the more you can make yourself, an integrated part of the community, the more you're going to have more resources to draw on as you get further down. You know that the first team that was sent down here, they were slaughtered at some point.
And at the back of Gezreel's mind, he's always the Scrivers. If they get down here, it's going to be terrible. So, if we're going to go be getting components and stirring, whatever hive that up is, eventually, it's going to change enough that they could swarm down here. So, getting the community prepared for that would be in our interest.
Build a chapel to enlighten these poor benighted folks.
And teach them to read for, the machine god's sake.
I don't want to say this is definitely canon. Reading actually might be illegal in the Imperium.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know that for certain, but
No, it's allowed, but I'm just trying to find it was quite a funny quote. Yeah, there's there's a funny standard, I think, for of ignorance being a virtue.
Oh, ignorance being a virtue? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I was looking. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, very nice. Let me take a look here. All right. So if you want more guidance on other options for ways of helping out, what are they called? The sludge scrapers. Remember, that's one of the sources of food here, is that sludge that's scraped off the inside where the scurrers nest. There's percussive maintenance. Where you would need to, let's see here. Need to sort of organize some of the more reluctant members of the faction. So getting some troubled workers in order. The other two are... Let's see here. To access the machines and use the divine unguents on them to go, you basically need to recover grease for them, for their work. And then finally that there was a big fight in the hive, and there may be useful stuff that the scrapers could use. So you have to head down into the hive, recover what you can from there, and bring it back. What you're gaining from each of those, for the last one, is 1 reputation with the scrapers, and half the loot. You gain from getting the grease 1 reputation plus 1 bonus icon when using sludge scraper climbing gear, because they're going to afford to use some climbing gear to get up the side. And the first one is 1 reputation with them, but you also get bounties from each of those. And you potentially can try and recover more salvage to try and help rebuild those places, the things you've got thus far. You guys keep talking. I'm going to see if I can find where the thing is for the chapel as well.
Well, the grease seems most beneficial, but maybe going into this this battleground, we might find some more parts. So 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah. If we go anywhere near that hive, though, we remember what happened last time. We need lots of grenades.
No, that was when we were on the top. We were in the hive earlier when we were getting the Obscura and the...
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
It'll just be in gang territory.
Probably press gang a few of them and being, citizens for the slung if they prefer that to death. Make them useful.
Indeed. Expand the Sisters of Tertia.
I'm thinking they're already half modified, so get them taught the ways of the Adeptus. Put all this technology to use.
Community building is not my strongest suit. I could thin the herd's numbers if you need.
Let's put the chapel as one of the 2 do items.
Okay.
And that'll be
sounds good.
3 as well.
3, okay. I'm all on for the chapel.
Yeah.
I like that idea. I am Adeptus Ministarum, right? Means I'm part of the religious.
Ministorum means you're part of the administration.
Oh, the administration.
You're
Isn't that the administratum?
you're Ministorum?
He's
Yeah.
gonna
Wait.
store them. Yeah.
He's an
Isn't that the-
assassin.
But I'm a religious.
You're with me.
assassin,
You're
aren't I?
you're an emperor botherer like me.
Yeah.
Mhm. So one other thing to bear in mind, as you're going down the snake stack, there are likely to be places where the Adeptus Mechanicus likely maintains the machinery. Ancient, old, and at a scale that is inconceivable in our age.
Mm.
In fact, Gazriel, it's unusual that this place does not have Adeptus Mechanicus. This is the type of facility where you have a Mechanicum running this thing. The fact that there is a gang here that at some point has styled themselves after that and now runs the power, there may be more to that story. But that means there also is probably other resources available the further you go down the snake stack as well.
Cool.
So lots of opportunity. But what are we thinking then, guys? For the Lucionus, we haven't heard from you. What are you leaning towards here?
Doesn't have a strong leaning. He is happy to go for the bread and butter of the mission. The oils, the unguents we were talking about, or the components.
Yep. Okay. Then, if that...
Remember, Lucianus, enlightenment from the emperor is what will get you salvation from your sportly sins.
Oh, Lord. I always appreciate your wisdom, sister.
Then, you will have one opportunity for acquisition. And Lucionus, because you missed last session, you'll have 2 acquisition opportunities here.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So try not to blow it all on, your connection of 40K Funko Pops is good enough right now. It's time to buy something more constructive. I says this as a man who has far too many Batman Funko Pops that an adult should have. What are you guys thinking for your acquisitions? Requisition, not acquisition. You can make 1 requisition roll for a piece of gear and then 1 requisition roll for ammunition, including granatas.
Well, I am interested in continuing my quest at this point.
Right, for your psi focus.
Indeed.
Whoosh. Okay, so the psi focus, let's see here.
I believe it is, it's rare. It's on page 239, top right.
Okay. 239. Let's see. All right. So the value of psi focus is 3. It is rare, so it's a 5. You have the 1 keyword with it, so that's just enough for an influence test. Yeah, you want to start off, Lucionus? You've been the one who's been patient enough to wait for this chance. And remember, you can spend, because of the hard work of your fellow agents, you're now getting a 1-for-1 spend on wealth.
Okay.
So if you fail in this endeavor, I'm not saying that you will, but if you do, you can spend on a 1-for-1 basis wealth in order to make up the difference. You need 5. Go ahead and give us your influence roll.
Okay. Influence. Go. Ooh, not bad.
Pretty good.
Oh,
So you will need to spend 1 wealth in order to seal that deal, but you get yourself your psi focus.
Done.
Wow.
Done. And I feel like there's almost music, like there has to be some. Come on, I go
A party.
I go to this, I go over to the sister for a prayer, something. Like there's got to be something to signify the situation.
Absolutely.
Give me the guy who gets a new jacket and wears it like 5 days in a row.
Absolutely. I'm in this case. I'm just manifesting. I'm burning things, and
I got it. You like your new sport coat, so good. All right. So that was Lucionus' first acquisition. I'll give him time to think. I know he's reeling from the shock of having successfully acquired. What does everyone else want to acquire or requisition?
I don't think I've ever found something that is worth chasing.
Yeah, and there's also there is a limit on.
I was kind of trying to build up my wealth so I could go for some things, but that kind of backfired.
So the pile up. Yeah, it's up to a value of 4. So anything of 5 or higher, you're not going to be able to acquire here, but perhaps elsewhere. How's everyone doing for ammo at present?
I'm good.
You good? Yeah, you didn't fire your shots last time. Sister?
Well, I think I would go for a survival kit.
Oh, nice.
So that's value 3 and uncommon.
Okay. Then I think that's a 4 you're going for in total?
It's uncommon in the Imperium because people rarely expect to survive, so why bother making kits?
Exactly. It's the, we call it the Futurama suicide boots. Okay, so give us an influence check. Whenever you're ready.
That's a toughie. Let's give it a go, though.
You got some wealth, though. There you go. So 1 wealth, and that is all yours.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. What does the survival kit do?
It gives me +1 to survival tests.
It's aptly named.
Yeah.
So a compass, a rope,
not
water, purification filters, and chem testing strips. Love it. Cool. Gazriel, Argarius, what are you guys thinking?
I was thinking about finding some subdermal armor.
Oh, interesting.
Page 246, top left.
246, top left. Yeah, it is value 4, so you could get it. But it's rare, so...
I need 6 total in order to get it.
6 total. You want to give us a roll?
Yep, I'll probably be spending all my wealth on this, but...
I see.
Okay. And...
So, influence.
It's a good thing I have 7 wealth.
You have 7 wealth right now?
I never spent any.
Holy shit. Okay, then yes, you can spend that. 4 to acquire.
What doesn't rare make it?
Value is what you're spending.
So I only have to spend the 4. Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, hold on. Shit, you're right.
Because rare makes the 6. The test.
Yeah,
is 6.
that's absolutely right. Yeah, so you need to spend
6.
6. Holy shit, to acquire it. All right.
That's all I need,
however, I think you need a downtime activity to implant augmetics. Don't you?
Let's double check.
Here, installation and maybe not. It's on page 242. If you make an influence test to acquire it, safely and successfully performing surgery to install any augmetic requires a tech test with a DN equal to its value.
So 6 then.
An unsuccessful surgery causes a traumatic injury.
Well, let me make my tech roll then.
Hold on. I don't know if you're going to be able to install it yourself. Yeah, so like the DNF surgery is modified as follows: substandard materials, which isn't the case, but it's field surgery because you got no surgery unit here.
Okay.
So that would put the difficulty up to a 6.
Oh no.
and then you're also doing it on yourself. So what's the
Another
self?
one, right?
Well, let's just double check. I mean, that's for first aid. That you're doing surgery on yourself. If that's possible, let's just double check and see if the.
What is this Medicaid is the stat skill?
Yeah.
I have a 1. I have a 3 total with my attribute.
So it takes a tech to install it, and unsuccessful means a traumatic injury unless somebody makes a Medicaid immediately to stop it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Implantation surgery may be included in the price or may request 1 wealth or service to perform the test.
I mean, this shit is crazy advanced. So we'll just go with the plus. Let's go +2 because it's actual surgery, not just first aid. So that'll be a DN8. But fortunately, you are quite good at this.
Well, I mean, my total tech is 7, so
Oh, not that good.
it's a good thing I got Wrath, right?
Is there anything we can do to help?
Has anybody got tech to help assist?
Was anyone trained in Medicaid?
I'm trained in Medicaid,
Sorry,
but not tech. But not tech. No.
Is anyone trained in tech other than Gezriel?
I don't.
You're going to get 1 bonus dice from Wrench,
Okay.
because Wrench, fortunately, does actually have some training in this, but
Cool.
not a huge amount. So,
Well, for the machine god, here we go.
location.
Okay.
Okay. Oh boy.
Sticky menus.
Oh god.
So you haven't succeeded either. So let's just deal with. We've got a complication we need to deal with, but we'll deal with that afterwards. Currently, you're at 5. Before you spend any glory, you need to spend wrath. Do you want to wrath that?
Wrath to reroll?
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
There you go. Okay. So it is successfully installed, but there are complications from the installation.
Okay.
You know what? I wonder if Church of Steel has something fun in it. Let's see. Kevy is justifying a purchase.
Heck yeah.
Does kind of seem like it.
Nice.
Okay. John, would you give us a 2d6 roll, please?
Okay. Five.
Okay.
This is where the fun stuff starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
No, what's the saying? Flesh is weak.
Look, you're trying to install, body augment stuff in a slum city.
With assistance from a ganger.
Yeah, on yourself.
You've inserted the armor, but it turns out it's rusty while it's inside you.
Yeah.
If it helps any, I am immune to the bleeding condition.
Well, I wasn't going to give you bleeding. No, we're going to have something much more fun than.
But not the rusting condition.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I mean, it's a net +1 base resilience, so it's pretty good.
Here we go. Okay. There's actually not really much useful in there. Let me take a look at one more thing here. I think they're in redacted records 1, maybe? Yes, here we go.
This is what happens if you try to get the augments naturally instead of buying a talent with them included.
Well, normally your downtime stuff would be at a home base or something like that too. It's just this particular campaign is a little unusual. You know what? I'm not going to waste more time on this. We'll find. Oh, here we go. We'll find something interesting that will come from that. Perhaps its interface with your existing partitioned sections of your machine spirit. There may be machine spirits that are inching themselves free of where you have trapped them. Gotcha. The firewalls are falling. Okay, and then that leaves, I think, Argarius, you need to make your acquisition or requisition, right?
Yeah. So, what about getting more stems?
More stems?
I don't know.
Sure.
Is that what it's called? Stem? Yeah.
So the healing thing?
Yeah.
Page 240.
240?
Because I don't have much wealth and I don't have much skill. So if they're a little easier to get, some back alley stems.
Value 3.
Okay.
So go ahead and give us an influence check, please. Difficulty, it's uncommon, so it'll be a 4.
Great.
And actually, Gezrel, you would have been able to trade in one of those exalted icons to have the surgery done in 4 hours.
Okay.
So
no,
you would need to spend 2 luck in order to acquire it, or 2 luck, 2 wealth, Arcarius.
Yeah, I don't have any wealth.
Oh, okay. Then this leaves Lucionus. What is your second requisition roll going to be for?
I am looking for probably, I think, a flak coat.
A black coat, okay.
I'm just in robes all the time. I'm a little exposed. I feel a little exposed.
Can psychers wear armor?
As far as I know, I've never heard of anything else. I'm open to if there's something in the lore, but I've
No, I think like typically they don't wear it. Although I mean, like fucking librarians wear power armor, so as long as your head's exposed.
I mean, I wouldn't expect them to wear like power armor, but something just besides.
Oh, for sure. No, I just don't. I wasn't sure if there were like rules wise whether there was any.
I can't think of any. James, can you think of anything that psychers and armor?
No, they typically. I don't think that. Typically,
okay. No, that's just fine.
There's nothing very thematic for it, I don't think, unless you're a librarian.
Right.
So you are, a flat coat you're trying to buy?
Yeah, I was looking for something pretty, I think flat coat is uncommon, but it's.
Yep. So it'll be a value 4, so it's a 5 you're rolling against.
All right, and this is a.
If he wraths that, he's re-rolling his wrath dice. He's risking a complication then and losing money. That's why I didn't prompt it, because I don't want to be accused of prompting people to lose money.
I was.
So Lucian, it's a 5 you're rolling against.
Influence, right?
Yes, please.
All right. Not very good.
No, you need to spend 3 wealth to make that acquisition.
Don't have that.
Oh. The shopkeeper is very slowly taking the jacket off of you and...
Wait.
When you have more, perhaps we could speak again.
I consider burning him, but I leave very calmly. I consider introducing himself to my new side focus.
Ooh. All right. Then you guys have got your gear, and you're going to help out Charles Neft. Kev, why are you saying Carl so weird? Let me spell it for you, and you will understand. Charles Neft. is who you're helping out.
Whoa.
Yeah. I wasn't just making a Walking Dead joke there.
If you can't pronounce it,
Yeah. So Kjorl Neft is a pretty large guy. Feel like even for the 40K setting, this is an exceptionally blue-collar worker 40K guy. He leads the faction that climbs up the sides of the snake stack and scrapes that sludge down. So Kjorl is a pretty tough guy, and you guys have offered to help him out. Let's see here. What's that, guys? Is there block text? Guys, there is! How good of you to ask. There is block text here.
We love block text.
Heard rumors about a big clash in the hive. Might be some useful stuff there. Go fetch it.
Mm.
I like when they're pithy.
Yup. All right. So then, anything you guys wish to do before you set out for this mission? I mean, Lucionus is just walking up and down the slung with his psi focus, I assume, but
still debating on doing something to that merchant, but he's maintaining discipline.
he's the guy who took all your money last time, too.
Oh, same guy.
Terrible. Terrible.
Rude.
No.
No, I think we're ready, huh? So we think.
Yeah.
So we say.
I mean, I think so.
We also
Okay.
that Gezriel's put on quite a few more pounds as far as his implants go.
Mm.
It's just like one giant fucking infected wound. God, check out how huge I am. Jesus Christ.
And proud of it too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Got to adjust my armor a little bit to make it fit.
Just staple rotting meat to yourself? Fucking hell.
It's flesh wound.
All right. Then everyone gets a wrath point, by the way, for completing your downtime endeavors.
Oh.
And then you'll be setting off Wrench TO7 wants to know what she should be doing in your absence. She certainly can't go back to Clan Mechanicus.
Yeah, to stay with the sisters that Severina is putting together.
She's not super thrilled with that prospect, but she'll listen to you.
Well, I'd raise an eyebrow because I may not have good fellowship, but I got decent intimidate.
All right, so
Study.
one horribly infected eyebrow goes up. Great. Well, then she's been left with Sister Severina's folk, and you guys are ready to throw yourselves back into the depths of the hive. You have directions for where this conflict is alleged to have happened. Let's take our mid-session break, and then we'll come back and see what you find. So, for those listening at home, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. Kev, unmute yourself.
Hello. You doing okay?
Hmm.
Got it. All right, I am muted. Unmuted even. So, navigating through Hive. I am looking for... Let's see here. Where is it? Guys, where'd you put it? In card. You had it a moment ago. So where did you put Church of... Oh, I found it, guys. Here it is. Never mind.
Only if Jeff pronounces that name again in chat.
Jarl. Jarlneft.
Jarneft?
Okay.
Jarl? Is it an L?
Jarl.
Jarl.
You say it like Jarl.
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 I don't know.
You said it very good. Just try and get as much Swedish chef into it as you can. Jarl.
Need some dots above that A first.
No, that would be an umlaut. That would be a German thing, not a Swedish thing.
Tells you how much I'm in touch with my European roots, right?
It's my Duolingo paying off. And actually, I really don't know. It could very well be that Swedish uses umlauts as well. I don't know Swedish. I do know it is a German thing. All right. So, let's see. Oh my goodness, guys. Here we go. Would somebody decide, someone kindly give us an awareness test, and if you choose to make this test, it means you will not be able to make any subsequent tests that may be required of this trip. Who wants to take on that awesome responsibility?
I'm a pool of five.
Okay, so far Lucy
I'm a
says
5 as well.
4.
Argarius, what do you think?
No, I don't think you want me to do it.
Okay. What do you think, sister? How do you
Oh,
feel?
shall I go ahead and then you can take over now? Because once I've done this, I can't, right? So
It's not that you can't do an awareness test. You can't do a test in this journey.
Do you want to save yourself?
yeah, that's probably better. Because if we need,
I'm not good at
talking-
much. I have a 3 in this, but
That's right. I will do the awareness test.
Okay, go right ahead.
Unimpressive.
Yeah, fortunately, it's a good one for your one roll.
Do you want to? Yes, actually, you got. You want to rat that?
I think wrathing seems reasonable. Here we go. Better.
What you can tell is that you are being followed.
What?
When you guys depart and you're making your way down into the Hive City. In fact, hold up, let me get...
It's not that young female.
So, yeah, Sister Severina says, "Go back, sisters. I told you not to follow me."
Exactly. Stop it already.
Unless you're that eager to see the Emperor personally, go back.
Right.
Let's do this here. Actually, I will say there's a lot of fucking cool art in this product.
Yeah. Indeed.
Okay. So yeah, as you can imagine, this is going to take some time, perhaps even like a day or so to get down to where this place is. And you know that there is someone lurking behind you. Now, you rolled well enough, actually, to get cash and Exalted Icon in, but you could potentially position yourself in a way to try and discover who it is that's following you, or you could simply focus on losing them. Maybe someone could make a skill test to try and find an alternate route through the Hive. that would lose them,
Am
or
I?
you could confront them.
Could I be able to give the sister a look of like that I'm of caution? Of
Oh,
some
you
extent?
definitely could communicate this. Like, this isn't like a
Okay,
this over the course of this journey. These are more like it's like a montage
gotcha.
than it is anything. So, how would you inform Sister Severina of your?
I whisper, sister, we have
Stage whisper, I assume.
What's that?
Stage whisper, I assume.
Indeed. We have a tale. I'm thinking that I will fall behind and see who it might be.
Well, perhaps, is this something for Argarius?
Oh, perhaps. I was actually I was thinking of manifesting a power to make myself difficult to see, but Argarius is quite good at this.
I am.
Okay, sounds good. Yes.
Save your powers. We don't want to introduce the warp yet.
Anytime Lucio and his Jessa power was like, no.
Gizrael is over there nodding, clank, clank, clank.
Argarius, why don't you give us a stealth check then, please?
All right. Yeah. This is the right one. Oh, that is terrible.
You want to wrath that? You're secure with the
Yeah.
wrath die.
I'm going to
Okay.
do it. So that is. Poo-poo. There we
You
go.
go. All right.
That's better.
It is a group of Clan Mechanicus that is following you, Argarius.
Are those the ones we already fought?
Yep.
Yeah.
And the ones that Wrench TO7 defected from.
Yeah, so I will sneak back and definitely let them know, let the crew know.
Hmm.
Could I estimate how many of them there are, Kev?
There's probably about 8.
Okay, yeah,
Mhm.
more than a handful for sure.
Since I wasn't here, what triggered the last conflict? Anything in particular? Argarius or sister?
Well, we got attacked when we were getting towards the slung. It was on the way down when we escaped the critters.
Yeah,
They ambushed us, and that's where Gezrael got his gun from. So all we know is that they tried to ambush us.
I hope
know
they're
who
not
may
trying to
know
reclaim
more?
us.
About the function or the practices and stuff of Clan Mechanicus? Wrench TO7.
Did we bring her?
No.
But this is a chance, perhaps, for us to make contact. Might be useful to contact them, but let us maybe proceed and keep an eye on our back, since we know they're coming. They're there, but maybe we leave it to settle till later. What do you think? Either we may be able to make use of a bunch of armed people behind us if we run into something, and if not, maybe we get a chance to talk to them on the way back.
Seems reasonable.
Very good. Very good.
Okay.
Definitely keep an eye on them.
Then, I would like a survival check from somebody to navigate our way to the battleground.
Who's best on that? I've got 6.
3.
Is that including your bonus die?
We got 4.
Sister. Well, right now Argarius has made a skill check for sneaking.
Okay, so let me go with that then. Let's give it a go.
Nice.
Oh,
Very nice.
No difficulty. And remember, each of these units, there's different like markings and designations. While it may seem like one area is no different from the other, it's those crucial markings that are on there that allow you to navigate your way through such a massive and populous structure. You're also moving through a variety of different locations as well, the different areas too. So there'll be busier places and slower places and places that seem more prosperous. And what you come upon in this particular one is a bit unusual, because when you reach the entrance to this area, it is sealed. And Gazriel and Sister Severina, you in particular, would each be aware of the specific markings. And when I say sealed, I mean welded shut.
Oh.
Quarantine. There is no doubt that this is where you were sent and that this is where the conflict was, but there is a quarantine marking on it, and
What kind of quarantine?
it is...
As long as it's not radioactive or warp.
It's not clear. It is strictly just the markings used in the Ministratum to designate a place as sealed off. What do you guys wish to do?
Good.
Well, we got to get in somehow.
Because it seems unlikely they'll have quarantined anything scary.
Takes Gizrael a second to realize you're joking. He's just staring at you.
Danger, do not enter. Whatever you do, don't go in here. We all die.
They are coming.
That has not stopped us before.
What happened to the previous group again?
Assume they died.
Yeah, they lost contact with them as they were making their way down the snake stack.
Yeah, as they entered the quarantine zone.
If someone wants to give us a scholar check, you could try and see if there's any further insight that could come from a particular marking.
Let me have a...
Yeah.
Anybody got better than 5?
I've got a 4.
Okay, no. Go for it. Let's give it a go. Ooh, that's not great. Shall I try?
Gazriel, what is higher, your intelligence or your scholar skill?
Intelligence.
Is that a 3?
Yes.
Okay, why don't you give us 3 dice as well.
Oh,
Nice.
The assist button on the skills, I'll just picture, I think, highest.
Nice.
Right?
No, because it rolled 4 dice for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll just take the first 3.
I mean, yeah, just next time we'll just roll 3 dice, because if there is a way of making that work, we're clearly not doing it right. Okay, so then that will be an exalted icon and 1, so that's 3 successes, plus your 2 is 5. So the 2 you're talking with one another, trying to identify this, it is not a medical quarantine, and it is not a site like a mutant quarantine. So whatever the reasons are for this particular thing being sealed, it is not because there are mutants inside, and it is not because of a medical concern.
well, that's good. Don't like medical. Not being a hospitaler and all that.
That's tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning is we play the game where we've got 6 pages of diseases. So.
Gizrael says, perhaps machine spirits have gone mad.
They're always mad. Let us... okay, so welded shut. So I guess we have to try and find another way in, but...
I mean, Gazriel, I think, would have the necessary tools to be able to to cut this open. Don't your mechadendrites have something like that, like combi tool or something like that?
Yeah, I got a combi tool.
Okay. I think a combi tool includes a little
I've got
spot
a
welder
combi
too,
tool as
doesn't it?
well.
Cool. Combi tool.
All right. For those listening at home, yes, we are paid by the use
Ubiquitous
of the word
among
combi tool.
Mechanicus, right tool for virtually every technical job. Yep.
I think the way to pronounce that is the right tool for the right job. Yeah, that's... Unless there is a specific one for welding torch. Yep, okay, cool. Anyway, you managed to open that up, and then you make your way into the hab unit. How are you guys planning on making your way into this quarantined area? Everyone remember to bring their flak jacket, right? Because...
A new quest I have.
Yeah.
What you find as you first enter into the quarantine zone is that it does indeed seem like there was some kind of battle in here. There's signs of weapon fire that's hit the walls. It is the kind of like small arms fire for the most part that you would expect from hivers. So it would be, you know, auto guns, things like that. But there are definitely some blast marks from las weapons as you get deeper in. So there has been some stuff. I haven't heard your answer yet, though. What's the plan for how you're going in? Is someone taking point? Is someone watching the rear? Is someone watching those corners?
Well, Gazriel's going to get his arc rifle ready.
Everyone's hair stands a little bit on end.
Don't get in front of this. It puts holes in metal.
Who is suited to point?
So this thing's been quarantined for a while. Means if there's anything in here, it's either another way, something found another way in, or it's old. Yeah, we definitely need to keep watch. Gazriel wouldn't mind going up front. I mean, he's pretty tanky. But
Okay. No, I'll go second, I guess. Garrus, maybe you could keep an eye on in case these
On the rear.
Mechanicus come after us.
Yeah.
I will be third.
In the middle.
Good question. Do you want to weld the door behind you?
Yeah, do we want to weld it back shut?
well, the thing is, if we need to get out of here real quick, we don't know another way, and unwelding it's going to be a slow process if we have to make a quick beat out. But if there's anything in here,
We don't want it getting out either.
yeah, keep watch while I shut this thing up.
Okay. Which I think it's like all my automatopoeia nonsense. I don't know what I did. At some point when I was fucking around with my mic, I set it to a point now where it cuts off to, like, you know, avoid it picking up Anna in the background or whatnot. But anytime I do like sound effects or something like that, it just goes dead. Yeah. I'm sure it's one of the filters I've set it in. Like at some point I've set the filters. So I mean, it's not a huge fucking loss here. You guys want to hear me make, you know, sound effects?
Well, how are you supposed to do a chainsaw? That's what I'm going to ask.
Oh no, that still works. That is coming through loud and clear.
Honestly, it is a good selling point to the channel. So
There you go.
All right, so the you get that sealed up, and then you guys are beginning to make your way down. Gazriel on point, Sister Severina behind, Lucionius sandwiched in the middle, brand new Psyfocus, and Argarius in the shadows at the rear. You guys have been going down in this area for maybe about 15 minutes, trying to follow one corridor down to another one. This is obviously a hab unit, or it was at one point, but there are markings on the side, and there are signs of like bloody handprints and stuff. Something clearly happened here. Gezriel, I think Lucionius, you were the first one to hear this because of your incredible awareness. You could hear someone is running in your direction, and it sounds like an unarmored person.
Is it from behind us?
Directly ahead.
Directly ahead. Someone approaches. They're running.
As soon as you stop and listen, you all can hear it too. Sounds like a single person, and the sound of clink, clink, clink on the metal of the floor in here.
Sound like a measured pace or like a frantic?
It sounds like someone running at a not like running full out. Someone kind of just walking or running at a bit of a hurried pace.
Gezriel, he keep his arc rifle out, but he kind of like lowers it a little bit so it's not actively pointing ahead of him.
Okay.
Waiting for whoever it is to round the bend.
Clank, 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 and finally someone comes around the corner. And it is a 10-year-old child. Kind of looks up at you all. He's a little grimy, but like no different from any other hive kid. Maybe a little skinnier. He looks up. Hi! And he turns and clank, 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 was running down the hallway. Not at the same kind of casual, hurried but not panicked pace as was before.
Back the way he came?
The way he came, correct.
Gezriel turns to look at the group, shrugs, and starts hustling along after him.
Okay.
That seems strange. Be careful,
Indeed.
citizens.
Do you guys want to keep pace with Gezriel? He's going to a bit of a trot.
I suppose.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay. It is not long. Maybe 5 minutes. And you kind of reach the end of the hallway and you see the kid disappear around the corner. He seems to realize that you're following him, so you can hear him laughing as well. And then you finally reach a point, Gezriel, where you turn on the corner and you come into one of the larger places. This would be an actual hab unit, where there is like a kind of central area in the center. There's a more wide open place with lights coming down. There's not as many lights as you would expect. Some clearly have burned out and have not been serviced. But there's a community of about like 100 in here. And when you come around the corner, they look up and the first couple of people you see are like, Mechanicus! Mechanicus! And there's word that is making its way through the crowd. And then when you step out, Sister Severina, there's more word that is going through the crowd.
Gezriel does it like raises a hand and then turns to look at Sister Severina and says, "You should take point." Step back a little bit.
So the word, you can almost like see the word of your arrival coming in. The large chamber here probably goes up about 4 stories. So if you think of like kind of the center of like an apartment complex, a courtyard, that's kind of what this space would be like. Massive open areas where everyone is living in the sides. And there are some adults who are coming out and they seem to greet you with the same, sister. Oh, and that they're, seeing a sister of battle is not quite the same as seeing an Astartes, but still equally impressive and nearly equally as rare. And seeing a Mechanicum, a Scataris at that, it's got to be a rarity here. Lucionius and Argarius, I'm assuming Lucionius would be quite evident, the robe and the staff and whatnot. They would see you as someone important.
And
Argarius,
his focus.
are you still hiding?
And my side focus.
And his side focus. He's holding it up before him.
I mean, if they're just, I probably would step out at this point.
Okay.
I wouldn't remain hidden.
So you're getting less of the attention, but Gezriel and Sister Severina in particular, this is a seemingly welcoming group.
Citizens, tell us what is this community? You seem to be shut in.
This a tragic misunderstanding, sister. One which I take it you have relieved of us now. Are you here to alleviate the sanction that was placed so irresponsibly? We respect the administratum, but clearly this is a mistake. And you're looking around and there's a lot in your... Everyone looks a little lean.
Just to be said that the administratum are generally faultless. Tell me more about this mistake.
Why don't you give us an investigation check, sister?
That's not going to go well.
Well, I think that both Gezriel, actually all three of you can also assist with this one, because you guys will, if you have training in investigation, that is.
Yeah, I've got a 6 in investigate total.
Oh, wow.
So pick one of either the skill or the stat. Gezriel, Lucianus, or Argarius, are either of you guys trained in investigate?
I am.
Please do pick, same thing, pick either the higher of your skill or your stat. Go ahead and roll that many d6s. Yeah, we don't really have a good way of doing this.
5, 4,
No,
4.
Thank goodness.
6 successes for me.
Yeah, okay, so
really not
those
have a
3
method?
successes from Gezriel. Another one, so that's 4 from Lucianus.
Roll, no.
And 2, that's 5 total.
I have a 2 as well.
2 as well.
Oh,
And
that's
an exalted icon.
nice.
So you want to put that in here. Well, here's what you can decide. You can decide to get more information. So I can answer a question for you in the course of the investigation. You could make it happen faster. So the time that you take asking around here, however long this takes, the couple of hours, we'll say you could cut that in half, or you can put it into glory. So, because you do get a success in here already. You have enough between everyone else's rolls to make for a success.
So I have an extra question. Don't know what it is, but let's.
So let me tell you what their answer is.
Mm-hmm.
The administratum suggested that they were practitioners of unhealthy activities. It clearly was a mistake. We have not, we are loyal citizens of the Empire, productive, and they would show you, as much as they can. This seems like a model place, model citizens of the Empire here, as much as upper story or mid-level hivers can be. And the other thing you realize is right in the center of this area, there is a place that it is the only place that they seem nervous with you being around. So there is something in the center of this where they have some kind of like a market stall type thing, and it is the only place where they have made any effort to try and dissuade you from going there. But otherwise, they say it was a mistake. They are loyal members of the Imperium. They are loyal to the Emperor. There was no Inquisitor who came down, so this was, we think, an error. Someone else was clearly suspected of this, and we have been sanctioned without warrant or investigation.
As a sister battle, I can tell that an Inquisitor never came down here.
Mm-hmm.
They're not dead.
Yeah.
Can you find out that, like,
When
how
you
long
have
they've
an
been quarantined?
exterminatus, everything looks like a heresy, I guess.
Yeah.
Can we figure out how long they've been quarantined?
If you want to, do you want that to be your extra information?
Well, shall we first? That's a good question, but shall we first wander towards this center area and casually wander towards this to maybe you want to keep our question for that?
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you, it has been about 6 months, and there was some sort of, you can tell, like, there's, no one's looking injured right now, but you've been seeing signs of battle elsewhere in here. In this immediate location where they all seem to be living, there's not that. But
yeah, I think maybe, how about this question? Why don't we ask about the signs of battle all around? If they're nice citizens, it's a bit strange, no?
Raiders came in and attempted to disrupt. They were not officials. They were scum. They were not members of the administratum or any other official office. And so we drove them off and then reestablished the quarantine. We are loyal.
So tell me, the center of this community, it's your center place, is this a shrine to the Emperor, or what do you have here in the center?
Circumstances have forced us to come together as a community. And so we have done so. Is that not right? And everyone's like, yes! Praise the Emperor! Praise the Emperor! They are very close.
This is awkward. So do you have a leader?
That's probably who you're speaking to.
All right, okay.
What brought you here if not to raise the...
We were investigating signs of rumors of fighting here.
Yes, with them. We can show you. We can show you.
Please do.
Okay. Where they bring you is a location where clearly it's similar to this. So it's a larger place where clearly a larger fight had occurred, and probably within the last month or so. There is no sign of the bodies, but there is a ton of gear that is left behind, whether it's salvageable or not. One of you can make a cunning fellowship test to loot the bodies.
Ooh.
Don't want me to do that.
I think, sister, anytime there's a fellowship skill, you may fall to your broad shoulders to...
I'll put a point in fellowship.
Sorry, go ahead.
I said I'll put a point in fellowship after that we get experience with this session, but
The I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'd be looting the bodies particularly.
Why not?
Well, this is looting the gear. There's no bodies here.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's have a.
Your cunning only...
I've got no skill in it.
Oh, got it. Okay. So what I'd like, see here, as you're looking through this, sister, would you give us Give us an initiative check, please.
Initiative test. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's under combat, like...
Yeah, initiative. Initiative. No, sorry. Bloody wrong one. Combat initiative. Yeah, combat initiative.
Yep.
Okay. Oh.
You want to wrath that?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Nice. Okay.
I think I should be down to 2-1.
To 2 wrath?
I think I should be down to 1 wrath.
Okay.
I think I re-rolled something earlier.
Oh, okay, okay.
Was it before or after he gave us that extra breath?
I think I've only given wrath once, I think, this session.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is it. Yep.
All right. What you find as you're looking through here does seem like things are fairly well picked over in here. There are some things left over, but as you are checking one bit of like a utility belt or something that is left behind that's been either slashed or blown off, there is an active frag grenade that you fortunately are able to throw yourself back from, but there's an explosion that all of you would kind of be, shocked and drawn. Sister Severina was very nearly blown up. You fortunately, with your initiative roll, have thrown yourself for cover. You were outside the blast radius. The person who brought you here, you can give us an insight check if you want to.
Yeah, let's see if they expected that. Where's my character gone? Here, insight. Come along. This is more my thing.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. They seem as shocked as you do with this. They clearly didn't think that was going to happen. Now, you have an opportunity. Oh, hold on. You're cunning. You still have yet to spend wrath on that if you wanted to. Did you want to re-roll your cunning? You're 2 off from a success right now.
Sure. I thought. Okay.
I don't think. Yeah, we got caught up in the old rules. Cannot re-roll. Okay. So just give us maybe a 2d6 roll. You've already got a complication, so you can't get or had a complication. Can't get worse than that.
Oh.
Nice. There you go. You can pick one piece of standard Astra Militarum gear from here. So, let's see here. The Imperial Guardsman is on page 93. Black armor, las gun, knife, Minotaurum issued mess kit, grooming kit, a copy of the Imperial Infantryman's uplifting primer, or 3 ration packs. Anything among there you'd like to grab?
And I know somebody wanted flak armor back in town.
I wasn't going to say anything, but
All of a sudden, flak armor hits you in the face. There you go.
So we could get a knife. We could get a knife.
The bat says no. Good with the knife. Just
we could get Lucianus. We could get you some sandwiches.
they're very funny.
All right then, flak armor.
Okay. This is Guardsman armor as well. You may remember you saw the conflict with or evidence of a Guardsman conflict on the floor of the elevator as well. This is another bit of evidence that the Imperial Guard has been here, or someone wearing their armor at least is.
But that was ages ago, right? Whereas this is recent.
That one was ages ago, yeah, which means it could have been salvaged, though, and passed down and whatnot. It's the kind
so
of like
very
the lasgun,
or is this
the lasgun and stuff like that is kind of like the AK-47 of the 40K, because you could do whatever you want to that lasgun. It's going to keep functioning. Bury it up, dig it up 2 generations later, it's still going to work for you. Lucionis, you now have flak armor.
Oh, sister, you shouldn't have. My goodness.
I can get you ration packs instead if you prefer.
No. The Emperor provides. The Emperor provides.
So then, that appears to be all that is here. There may be some other stuff that you can, like assorted junk that you can collect from. Oh, can't buy a success with it, but you could roll 1 more dice with glory. You might be able to find something here to help with the rebuild.
Go for it.
Go on, yeah. Nice.
Give it a D6 roll. See that exalted icon. Come on.
Oh,
Nothing
That'd
further.
be a no.
Okay. So, the person who escorted you, or the people who escorted you, now want to know, did you find what you were sent here for? Will you say that we were helpful?
Indeed, you are full. It was a bit disturbing with that grenade going off, I have to say.
Terrifying.
And these scavengers, they wore guardsman armor.
That they were well equipped. It was difficult. Many of our number died.
Yeah, it's a tragic thing to hear of good citizens. Maybe let's go back to your main area.
Okay. You escort everyone back to the main area. They once again have greeted you.
Let's try and get to that main centerpiece.
Yeah, we should find out what these unhealthy health practices were that they were quarantined for.
Yeah. The area in the center that they don't want us to go to, let's go there.
Okay.
yeah.
Would you like to... I guess, how do you want to approach this? Are you trying to intimidate them? Are you trying to persuade them? It doesn't sound like you're trying to be sneaky about this.
No, exactly.
Well, Argarius isn't getting much attention. He might be able to sneak off and take a look.
Yeah, maybe.
It would be, to be honest...
It's kind of the middle of their community,
It's the middle of the place. It's the thing. They're the only thing that they're being cagey about. That said, Argarius is really fucking good at stealth. So, you want to give us a stealth check there, Argarius, and see what comes from your efforts?
Sure.
You want to wrath that?
Yeah, might as well.
Can't lose anything for it.
Fucking huge.
Oh.
Okay. With 7, why don't you tell us how it is you managed to sneak your way in here? You're an assassin. Like, there's few in all the Imperium who can be as stealthy when you want to be.
Yeah. And I think that it's a matter of like moving through the crowd in such a way that, you're sort of where they don't want you to be before they even notice, more than like disappearing into the shadows, right?
Yeah.
Because there's quite a few people around. So I think this is sort of like the assassin sort of crowd blending ability, right?
Yep.
Mimicking the residents, seeming like it's harmless movements that lead to sort of being where you want to be without really being noticed.
And as they are, kind of paying attention to your colleagues, you're able to make your way into that central area. And the 2 people who are behind sort of the central stall, you're able to see that underneath where they have placed something, they haven't placed it as well as they hoped. There is some access hatch to a substructure that is there that they have covered up. You can quite clearly see it. With a roll that good, You're able to try and gain access if you'd like.
Oh man, what would he do?
Think he'd
I think you guys all have Vox beads, by the by, because of the brevet captain.
I do have a Vox speed.
Okay, so I guess on his Vox speed, then he would, sort of relay that information. I don't think I could open this.
What would you say?
Thing without being noticed. There seems to be some kind of a covered up access port here.
So a 7 is incredibly good for a result. Like to give you a sense here, where's the difficulties? 7 is difficult, 9 is extreme, 12 is near impossible. So you're not quite to 12, but this is a pretty impressive feat of stealth.
Right. I guess the question is if he would even want to go down there by himself, or Sister Sabrina can just tell them, hey, we're opening this thing or tell us what this is. I don't know.
Well, if you're telling us you found a hatch there, then Gezrel will prompt Sister Severina to act as though we knew the entire time and demand access.
Yeah, let's try that. Let me just do that.
Okay.
I'll try a leadership test.
Sure. How about that?
Mind? I'll say, now, yes. Now I am aware of that there is access below. Take me there.
The look on their face, all color drains from it. And the person you've been speaking to, the headman or headwoman of this thing, they just drop to their knees like as if strength has gone. And they just say, mercy. Mercy, sister. And they drop down. And again, like, you can see it moving through the entire crowd of 100 people, all drop to their knees and are all crying out for mercy. Mercy! Mercy! The Emperor's mercy on you! And it's echoing off the walls. Adults, children, the aged, all thin and begging for your mercy. What do you guys do?
The Emperor's mercy is always available. Tell me more, though. Take me to this hatch, and then...
They are still just saying mercy. They're not moving.
Shall we go in?
I'll go, Argarius, open it.
Yeah, I guess I'm already there.
So you're having a hard time hearing over the Vox because of everyone, 100 people on their knees in a closed area calling out for this. But they're making no steps to oppose you. They're just talking to you. So if you move it aside,
Okay,
Argarius...
we'll just ride over.
I'll clear you said it was sort of like hidden or
they
covered.
place like a table type thing on top of it, so you're able to move that.
I'll start clearing it off while they're making their way over.
It's quite easy, and it's quite obviously an access hatch.
Oh, yeah.
Are you waiting for your colleagues to...
Oh, absolutely. I don't want to go in first.
So all of you move over. You are standing around this thing. This is just a standard kind of like... It should access like a storage layer or something like that between the different... or Gezrel, you may recognize it as like a way of accessing certain subsystems and things like that.
Okay.
Who is the person who's going to throw aside the hatch?
Well, if it's a subsystem access, Gezrel will just take point and do it.
Okay. You've got a mechadendrite, right?
The big arm thing? No.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Oh! Okay.
Aspirational.
Yeah, someday.
It takes very precise spinal surgery to attach.
As Luciona says it, he strokes the Psi-Focus.
I was just about to say, listen, if I got my Psi-Focus, you will get your mechadendrite, I'm sure.
My dermal plating, I just need an anchoring point for it, and I got it now, so.
Yeah, so you put your arc rifle over your shoulder, you cast it open, and cast light beneath. And for a moment, you're shocked by how much white is located beneath there. But what is beneath there is hundreds of bleached bones.
Oh.
Absolutely stripped clean of any tissue, cartilage, muscle, sinew, nothing. From where your vantage is, you can see that this pile seems to be at least stretching out as far as you can see from where you stand. The access point should drop down to about 4 feet. These bones stack up, so there is barely half that. What do you guys do? There's still just your ears are filled. Mercy, mercy, the Emperor's mercy upon us. Mercy, mercy.
Out of character, how does the Emperor treat cannibalism?
Well,
yeah, figured.
Yeah.
Gabriel just shuts the hatch with it's like loud clang and he gets to his feet and shakes his head. Cannibals.
If you inspected the bones, you may be able to conclusively determine that.
Yeah, I was about to say, are there knife marks on the bones or anything like that?
Yeah, you want me to roll a Medica to see?
Yeah,
no, you'll be able to do that. I think you'll be able to know close enough. It's just a question of whether you're going to reach your arm down into there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have any compunctions about not doing that.
Okay. So you draw one of these out, a skull. A little too small to be an adult. And there are clear, clumsy markings on this for where someone has carefully removed all the flesh. Cannibals.
My first thought when I got in here and we saw the kid, it has been sealed up, like, what are they eating? And then
Exactly. Sealed. And
I just put it in the back of my mind and just kept going. I was like, oh no.
Oh no, it's right.
Gesriel, give us an awareness check too, please.
Absolutely.
This may need purged with fire.
Do you wish to wrath that? You're only one off from a success.
Yeah. Nailed it.
In amongst the bones, your Magno grips. You can sort of sense that there's some stuff within there. If you want...
Yeah, he'll drop the skull and he'll just activate and pull whatever loose metal is to his hand.
Sure. So, tell me, 2 more pieces of Imperial gear are down there. Flak armor, las gun, a knife, Munitorum issue mess kit, grooming kit, copy of the Imperial Infantryman's uplifting primer, or 3 ration packs. Actually, there won't be any ration packs.
Let's have a look.
Get to pick 2, and not like you can have duplicates. Lucionis is just covered in flak armor at this point.
Well, I mean, we also have some
You can't have enough.
armor up, I suppose.
I just wondering about the mess kit. What was that one again? Let's just see what it actually has. If anybody wants to give you a +1 to find food and water, if you wanted that.
Yeah.
To survival rolls. If anyone wants that.
I think yours is a higher survival, right?
Oh yeah, but you know, in case you guys wanted.
I mean, I don't have the skill.
If you want, here's another I'll throw out there. If you're starting to arm the Sisters Tertium, could find 2 las guns here.
Yep, we could do it at last.
Yeah, let's pull the last guns
Do
up
that.
then.
Okay.
So you find 2 more las guns here. They are still continuing to pray for mercy.
I will go put last gun.
Are you updating the notes or should I?
I'll just note down the 2 last guns as for the group as it were.
On your sheet or the party notes?
Well, I'll just put it on the sheet, but yeah, I can do it on the party note. Yes, so how do we want to purge this?
I could use a flame wall. Could throw that out there.
You can hear like a discordant humming sensation from Gazriel that he makes in moments of uncertainty.
Tell me, Gazrael. You wish forgiveness for these?
It's a waste of tools.
One thing that who's got the highest scholar? Check.
Sister?
I got a 4. I expect Sabrina's got higher.
I have a 3 only.
Yep, sorry. Scholar 5.
Sister, judgment has been passed on these people.
They've been. That's true. So we should just seal them up and head off again.
Right.
Although I do feel this is a ministorum, you see. They are
Weak.
yes. The administratum do tend to be a little lenient, I do find, but
You think we should cleanse them for the Emperor?
let us see if we could withdraw.
Israel,
And leave them and seal them up again. Otherwise, any resistance.
Gizrael points out that they are armed if they fought back.
No, indeed. So let us.
Mercy, and we reseal them.
We sell. I think at this point you'll say, judgment has already been passed, and I see the reason. The Emperor expects you to submit to that justice.
Mercy, we submit, and hundreds of them pleading.
We will withdraw and let you reflect upon what you have done.
They're all now pleading and thanking. They're crawling over and fawning over the armored boots. Thank you, thank you. They're not going to stand. You're certainly able to withdraw.
Yep.
Without any resistance from them. And you hear their voices echoing until you reach the... They've broken into some kind of sickening hymn. More presented as a wail thanking you. And as you're on your way through the welding, that will be what is the last thing you hear, but when you seal it and then weld it back up again.
Can Gizrael add a mark to the wall to, instead of just saying vague whatever ministorum, just carve in cannibal or whatever?
You can, yeah.
I'd like to do something like that in case there's a future expedition that would benefit from it.
Okay.
Sure.
Then, what do you guys wish to do next?
Well, this was our expedition, and we basically got 2 las guns out of it. So,
We do have to worry about the tailing clan mechanist that was following us.
Yeah.
What do you suggest?
or we could remove what you're writing of cannibals and put in there useful tech, and then unseal the door and then go hide.
I like that plan.
Useful.
Okay. Then do you guys wish to avoid try and sneak your way around them?
Yes.
That was perhaps a little better humor. What do you think? Do we really want to do that? Maybe we want to talk to these Mechanicus types.
Well, I mean, it kind of solves two problems and distracts them.
Yes, but if we're found later to have fed 8 of their members to the cannibals, that may possibly reduce our reputation with the faction.
How are they going to find out?
Yeah, your faction may already be, your reputation with them may already be taking a hit by taking in one of the renegades.
Indeed.
So,
what does everyone think?
I mean, we can come back and
them or let them go in with the cannibals.
I think we just seal it up and go.
I think the pros outweigh the cons. I mean, if they get eaten by cannibals, we can come back and get their stuff.
I think we just seal it and move, yes. Tempting as it was.
Okay. Then what do you wish to do for finding your way back?
I guess, Argarius, can you lead us on around these?
I mean, I could try.
So here's what I'm going to do. Argarius, you can get +2. No one's going to help with the stealth roll. He's just making it himself. You're going to get a +2 for every increase in the difficulty for the survival check to find your way back. It's basically reflecting that you're taking a indirect route through the hive, which will be more beneficial in avoiding them, but might make it harder to navigate your way back.
So I've got a 6 in survival.
Currently, it would be a 3 to make your way back. So if you want to make it a 4, that would give +2.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Does it ask for a mod, or do you have to put it in?
No, you have to put it in. Remember, put it as I think it's bonus dice before you.
Yeah.
Make it.
Okay.
And then just remember to take it off afterwards.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's get like a 9. 6.
It's pretty good. I mean, that's pretty good. You got almost every.
6, and they're 6 exalted. I mean, it's probably not worth rerun. No, I don't want the trouble. I don't want the trouble.
I'm going to give everyone a wrath point as well for successfully navigating, Cannibal Junction there.
Yeah, not sure it's worth re-rolling because you're all 1 in 3.
And you'd be fishing for a complication too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which would be amazing, but I mean,
Nope.
maybe only on this side of the screen. All right, then, John, would you give us a Route 66 roll, please?
I've been dying to roll that.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
51. Cannibals.
Okay.
I even posted in the chat that I had cannibal vibes.
Okay, so what you actually find here, guys, is you stumble across, because of your direction, you actually find another point of battle. It really seems that on this level, there was some kind of conflict throughout the hive at some point. If you happen to compare as well, whatever unit it is that this gear comes from, it's the same that was in the elevator.
Okay.
So some guardsman detachment has been active throughout this hive at some point. And wrong book. Madison, wrong book. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Would Sean give us a 2d6 roll, please? boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. In amongst this stuff, this battlefield that you've stumbled across, you find a weapons armory. A stockpile of militarum weapons. Agents may acquire any weapon with the Imperium or Astra Militarum keywords of value 6 or less.
Oh, wow.
And the stockpile can equip up to 30 denizens of the slung with las guns and frag grenades.
Whoa.
Oh, well, then the sisters are well kitted out. And
Yep.
for the future recruits.
Okay. So that is, does anyone have a Astra Militarum or Imperium of value 6 or less that they wish to acquire from here?
The weapon, right? Weapons?
Weapons, yeah, not armor, unfortunately.
Maybe.
Do you know what is a value 6 or less in its Imperium? Heavy flamer.
I was going to go for the flamer. I was thinking was my...
Which is the base book's the best one to look at the weapons?
Yeah.
Around about page 217.
Yeah,
Heavy,
flamer.
heavy bolter. Now, I think heavy's the problem.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Let's have a
that.
look. Heavy X. You must have a strength equal.
Well, I ain't got no strength of 6.
Lucianus.
Oh,
Yes.
Inferno pistol on page 218.
Hmm.
oh, actually, yeah. Plasma pistol. Oh no. Is there a rarity that's attached to it as well, or just value?
It is, as long as it has the keywords and a value of 6 or less. So it does have to have the Imperium.
Right.
Yeah. You can get a plasma pistol or a plasma gun.
Yeah, because I do know that, well, in the Sororitas novel I was reading, the character had a plasma pistol, so that seems to be thematic as well.
Yeah.
Indeed.
A flamer is tempting. A flamer is partly for the lols.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Push them with fire.
I mean, I can pick up a flamer, and you can pick up the plasma pistol.
Yeah, that's...
The crazy thing with my character is I start with this Death Cult Power Blade, and it's like one of the best melee weapons there really is.
Yep.
It's not like there's an upgrade to that. Probably the upgrades to it are like attachments or something, or what?
Well, one thing you could get, Jeff, a long las is effectively a laser sniper rifle. That might serve you better than the arc. What is the? No, it's not the arc one. What is it? Galvanic rifle?
Yeah, I could give your galvanic rifle back.
Yeah, because it's got the sniper trait too, so that would allow you to be effective at extreme range as well as up close.
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense for him.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a drag and drop? No, there's not on this. Is
No,
there?
there's no compendium for Wrath and Glory. So then,
Okay, I'm gonna give you your galvanic rifle back,
Okay.
Kazriel. I don't want to carry that many guns.
and then Gezriel, you're thinking a flamer.
Thinking, yeah, just a basic flamer.
Okay, Sister, you're taking a plasma pistol.
Yeah, so tempted by the flamer, but yeah, the plasma pistol is probably more sensible.
And Lucianus, you have something you wish to?
Yeah, definitely. Like bolt pistols seems to be in play too.
Yep.
bolt pistol or inferno pistol?
Keyword stuff is really interesting here.
Is plasma pistol as well.
Yeah.
Maybe that tells me that I should go for that.
Lucionis? It's not... well, you're not really great at this, but... oh, you got a force staff, don't you?
I do.
Yeah,
I need to get better with it, but I do have a staff, force staff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you want bolt pistol?
The advantage of the bolt, so the bolt pistol doesn't do as much damage, but it's got significantly better range.
Got salvo 1 as well.
Yeah. And it seems like it confers a certain amount of prestige to have a bolt pistol.
Okay, is that what you want then?
I think, anyone have any opinions on this? On a bolt pistol versus...
Put your ballistic skill.
Oh, it's going to be terrible. I mean, this is like a backup, you got to be armed in the Imperium, no matter who you are.
Yeah.
It's on the list. It's on the list to improve. What is my ranged is... What's it called? It's called
bolt pistol.
Oh, ballistic. I'd rather not talk about it. It's they don't afford much time at the Astra Telepathica for such things. It's a zero. I have a 0.
Okay.
I do like about the plasma weapons. It's got the supercharged thing, so you can power it up. But what's the description?
Do you
superheated matter blast? You could be overcharged with undeniably deadly results for the target and occasionally the wielder.
Right. You think I should get do we think I should get a bolt pistol, a plasma pistol, or an inferno pistol? These are my 3. What do you think?
Well, the inferno pistol's great armor piercing and everything. And
yeah, -4
damage, but it very short range.
Very short range. I think I'm going to go long because the damage on the plasma is pretty close to Inferno and AP, and the ranges are doubled. And okay, I've eliminated Inferno, Plasma, or Bolt. What's the Brutal? Does anybody remember what Brutal does?
It does higher damage on the dice rolls. I forget we had to
Brutal
force
does results of 1 and 2 equals 0 bonus, 3 and 4 1 extra damage, 5 and 6 2.
Yeah.
I don't think we could figure out how to do that, so I've got it as 1D modifier.
Yeah.
On it, because the sheet doesn't seem to handle that. So it just makes your damage a bit better. The dice you have do more.
Let's see. The bolt pistol has a salvo of 1. The plasma has a salvo of 1. I will go for I guess a plasma.
Okay. Would Jeffrey and John each give us a D6 roll, please?
What? Oh, whoops. Like, how come the D6 thing didn't roll a D6? It's because you have to put a number of D6 in there. That's
Okay.
hilarious.
Okay. Then, what do you guys wish to do? Oh, you know what? This is a pretty substantial camp, so you actually may be able to, Gesriel, salvage some stuff from here.
Nice.
Yeah. let's see here. It is. Give us a tech intellect check if you'd like. That's 1 shy. You want to wrath that?
I do have plenty of wrath.
Okay.
I don't got to worry about a complication.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Very nice. Okay. So you are able to salvage 1 part for either the what is it? The landing pad, the Vox unit, or the anti-aircraft.
Let's complete the Vox antennae.
There you go. You got enough stuff. Well, you got enough stuff to build it.
Yes.
So, yeah, you guys are ready to contact or to establish contact again with the brevet captain's cruiser or frigate or whatever that's above.
Cool.
Okay, so then a simple matter of the sister navigating back, and I believe it's a difficulty of 4. So give us a survival check.
Survival on 4. May need my luck here, so let's give it a go.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, you guys successfully return to the slung. Tell us what we see as you guys are rejoining everyone in the slung with cases of 30 las guns and frag grenades in tow.
Yeah, let me add that to the party notes. 32. Get rid of that. Oh, yeah. Sorry, you've got the... Yeah. 32 las guns now.
My goodness. The Emperor provides.
See, I think
Yes, the Emperor has blessed us indeed this day.
double checking my right of magnetics thing here, because maybe he'll be showing that off a bit. Pick up and carry metal objects, so maybe he's pulling behind him like a levitating piece of metal that they've stacked a whole bunch of stuff on.
Love
and
it.
just
Yeah,
move
yeah.
behind him.
All right. So your buddy Kiarl is incredibly happy with this. You gain 1 reputation.
All of us?
Yeah, the group, the team gains 1 reputation. She should have 3 reputation with the sludge scrapers. Now, 'cause I think you start with a 2.
Yeah, that's the default. Yeah.
And
Excuse me.
if you wish to turn half of the guns over to them, you'll gain 1 more point of reputation with them.
Shall we do that?
I don't see why not.
Okay, reputation 4.
Okay. Well, remember the reputation with each of them is different. Oh no, so 4. Yeah, it would be 4.
With the
Yeah,
sludge
yeah, of course.
slingers.
Which means at reputation 4.
Does that go on our sheet somewhere or no?
Yeah, put it on the party sheet.
Party sheet.
Oh, okay, good.
Reputation 4. Most afford the agents a measure of respect. No one will stick their neck out for them, but prices are normal. So now acquiring things through the sludge scrapers, that is also going to be at parity, or rather at normal.
Going to Mattel Wrench T07. She did well staying behind, and have her hold on to my galvanic rifle.
Nice.
Ooh, nice. Yeah,
she has
that's
to learn
huge.
to use it, so she may be useful in combat.
Excellent. Yeah. So, what would we see, sister, as you're distributing these guardsmen, or what would be the militarum now, right? What are they called?
Astra Militarum.
Astra Militarum. Yeah, these militarum firearms amongst them. What's the mood like?
Yes, it says we must first teach you of understanding of the Emperor, his sayings, his history, but at some point you may need to step up in his service, and these will be ready for that day. Store
Praise
them
the Emperor!
safely.
Praise the Emperor! They are very pleased with that.
So that's them fully kitted out with.
Yeah, I mean, no armor, but they're definitely armed now. So whatever you face lower down the stack, that is you armed for that.
Armor next.
So, what are you guys intending? I guess first off, you guys are also outfitted with a set of climbing gear that the sludge scrapers. It's such awkward fucking names for these factions. I always have to look them up. So the scrapers, you're gonna you each provided copies or a set of climbing gear for them. The climbing gear reduces the climb or the athletics checks to actually make it up to the control center down to a DN4 athletics instead of the 6 it would otherwise be.
We need that.
Yeah. It is a harness and a rope system clipping into the line and anchor points that are welded into the structure as you climb. You'll be caught by the rope if you fall, so that's good, but it's not a pleasant experience, causing 1 wound or to drop 1 random piece of equipment.
I did have a question. With my right of magnetics, let me hover with magnetic stuff. I wonder, would that reduce my number needed?
It's a push-pull thing.
Okay.
So, like, you've got nothing but a vast void beneath you. What are you hovering off of?
I was thinking pulling along the wall.
It could, but I don't know if...
not that I'm saying I don't need the rope. I'm just saying would it lower my...
Probably, yeah. Can you click on your magnetics thing again? Let's see what it says. I could see how that could help, but I could also see how it could make it really fucking awkward.
Second paragraph.
Yeah, like it allows you to sort of crudely pick and pull shit up.
Yeah.
I'll let you reduce it by 1, we'll say.
I was just thinking like drawing myself to something and then, grabbing it and then doing it again. So
yeah, like it's the grip would be good, but the trouble is you're not like grabbing onto something. It's something else attaching you to something. So it would be helpful in a way, but more than anything, it's just really preventing you from falling. It's not making you more able to lift your body or like support your weight or things like that. It's just giving you more solid foothold. So I think I'll reduce it by 1 more for you using that. Also, when you finally want to give up and just propel yourself out, you're going to fucking bang back and forth between the elevator. So, and with that new armor you've got, it's going to make a lot of noise too.
Yeah, the dermal plating, ting, 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 ting.
Exactly.
Pinball generation. I just thought it was a cool ability, so I took it. So.
No, it's an awesome ability too, and it was neat having being able to detect that within there too. So here's what we'll talking to Kiarl. What you'll find is basically going to be 3 tests will make up you making your way up to where you'll be able to access the thing. They will warn you that sometimes the skurs come down.
Oh no!
So you're going to want to be careful about that. They don't come down in nearly close to the numbers that you saw, but they have been known to be down here. So you're going to want to be cautious about that. Say any complications you happen to roll are likely going to be revisiting with some old friends.
Well, I've got a flamer for him this time. I have some crowd control.
How many hands are required for that?
What? Using the flamer?
Yeah.
2. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. 2 hands, man. So
I can stick to things pretty good.
Magnumatics are... I'm picturing it's your hands.
Is it?
I mean, it doesn't say, but I just... Like, I mean, if you envision that it's like parts of your body that allow you to just slam against the wall, I'm going to take away that bonus I was going to give you.
Draw my body. I just imagine it's like hands and feet or something.
Yeah, that's good. Just because I think that's the way you've described it before too. So like, I can see hands and feet doing that.
Mhm.
Maybe, yeah, like you'd be able to attach your feet to the side, and so you wouldn't be able to fall. But it doesn't give you the body strength to be able to stand on a parallel angle, right? So, but in any point, the stack skurs are another.
I heard there's snacks. No one said anything about snacks.
I mean, you guys kind of were, but
We didn't have time to try them when we were fighting them, so maybe.
well, and you will have time to, like, if you want as well. You've now successfully completed another mission. If you guys want to do another downtime activity, the benefits from the last one have concluded. So, do you want to do another set of downtime? I guess do one more set of downtime activities, then do whatever you want to do next, which would, I imagine, be informed by what do you want to do next.
Right.
You've got enough stuff to build or rebuild the Vox antennae, because guest rolls recovered that, so that could be a downtime activity.
What I think I'd be doing.
And I think that counts as one of your mandatory ones, so you're not going to suffer the influence loss.
Yeah, that create equipment is one of them.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. But what are the rest of you guys? What is the next thing you're going to do? Like, you had those other two tasks that he's asked of you, but you could also do stuff yourself. You could target a specific area in the hive and try and go there if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, we could try and get some more parts. Got a lot of things to build.
Yeah, like it definitely seems like supplies is really important here. Like raw materials, not more weapons and stuff, but like I don't know.
The industrial works would be a good target for that then.
Oh yeah.
The other options you got here, there's the Warrens, the Hab Settlement, the Industrial Works, Gang Turf, Militarum Depot, and Quarantine Zones. You guys want to find more reasons for why people are sealed off?
It's for the Emperor.
It is.
Pretty good foray for you for the first time, though.
Oh yeah.
Second time, actually. First time you went out, you came back with your acolytes.
Yeah, we've got some fairly fancy kit.
As if a psi focus wasn't enough. I have a plasma pistol. Even
And
though I
armor.
can't use it, even though I'm at 0 skill with it.
So what do you guys think? Oh, John, you might be muted.
Where do you think
No,
we should?
I'm not muted.
Where
Okay.
do you think
Stop.
we should search? Then?
The industrial.
Industrial. Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
industrial would be a pretty good spot to get the other stuff we need for our items to make.
Very good.
Let's see, where is it? Sheet.
I think since you have started working on the chapel as well,
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yes, that's
I think the Hab settlements are the places most likely to have something like that. Yeah. Yeah, there's other interesting things. There's all sorts of neat shit that you can find in these different zones.
I'm just surprised we took a roundabout way and found a huge cache of stuff. That was
Yeah.
great.
Okay. Then let's talk downtime. Then, what are you guys thinking of doing for your downtime activities? Gezrael, you said you're building the Vox antennae.
Yes. The create equipment says I need to have a place that is suitable for it to be created. Do they
I mean, you
have
guys
some?
are on good terms with the Clan Mechanicus, right?
No.
So no, you're not going to have a place in order to.
Oh, it's going to be.
well, we didn't get the meeting.
It's going to be difficult then because I need to make a fairly difficult cunning check to find a spot.
Right.
Ooh. when you're in the industrial hab, that's the other thing you may be able to recover is some of the gear needed to set up a, not a manufactorum, but like something at least that would serve as a place.
Yeah, so yeah, craft equipment's multi-stage. I have to first have a place to craft in. If not, it's a D&8 cunning check.
Mm.
Maybe I could help try and find you a place.
Could we combine endeavors to do that?
Cannot, but what Argarius could do is spend his endeavor trying to locate it for you.
Right. What do you think? I mean, it means you don't have to spend your actual endeavor doing that.
Well, I mean, I'd still have to craft it because crafting is the other part of the multi-stage thing. So if I already got a spot you find for me, then I can just start doing it.
Right.
But it's a cunning fellowship check.
Which I am not great at.
I am. Oh no, actually, I'm not. Am I?
No, well, I mean, better. It's all relative. 4 is better than the 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all ones over here. So
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe I need to get more cunning in the future. Yep. So I could do the fellowship. That's 4. Yep.
So the cunning fellowship try and find a place to.
Yeah, I think so.
It would mean you would be dropping by 1 influence then, because you weren't doing one of your duty-bound endeavors.
Oh no. Sorry, mate. Got to be doing my preaching. You're on your own there.
Well, maybe we hold off on creating the antenna and, beat the crap out of Clan Mechanicus and use their stuff.
Or try to befriend them.
That too.
Like we could start with peace, and if peace doesn't work, we could use, power. But
So, Gezriel, do you have a duty-bound endeavor you want to do then?
I could do discovery. That's learning about different things.
Oh, yeah. So try and learn.
More about Clan Mechanicus.
Heck yeah.
But, yeah, I can try that.
So this is either a skill test using cunning, cunning fellowship, investigation, intelligence, or scholar intelligence. This, if you're trying to learn about them, is probably investigation intelligence.
It's a good thing I have a 6 in that.
Okay. So that you're doing discovery.
Yeah.
Argarius, what are you doing?
I don't know. I was just gonna figure out exactly.
Sister, do you have one you wish to do from your duty bound?
I will do the. I'll repeat what I did. I'll do the other one the prayer another time. But
Oh, you preach?
I think I'll preach. I'm going to preach. It feels right.
Get your soapbox out. Okay, and then Lucionus, what are you thinking?
I think now my last one, that's probably if it lasted for when we did it before, it says for your next session, that's probably over, right?
Yeah, that'll be.
Yeah.
While you are contemplating that, John, since you enjoyed it so much, give us a Route 66 roll, please.
Absolutely. Let's see what event happens.
Nice.
55.
Oh, hey. It's going to be a good session next session.
Made so many enemies, didn't we? They're loaded. Get them.
Oh, it's interesting. Okay.
Did you? Yeah.
Luciana, sorry, did you decide what?
I had not considered before the puritanical conditioning peculiar to my.
Yeah. Ooh, to change the perils of the warp. That's really fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give it a try.
So do you want to roll a simple test, which is just a D6? or a skill test using Psychic Mastery Will against a target number 5.
I'm going to go Psychic Mastery.
Got it.
All right.
Now, what's he doing with the board?
He's
There's
doing...
nothing to worry about here. There's nothing going on. Everything's fine.
Right.
Come over here and check this out, Gezriel, he says as he...
Pass.
There we go.
Nice. There you go. All right. So then you gain the benefit of the success, which is on a success anytime during your next session that you roll a Perils of the Warp. You can spend 1 glory to modify the results of a Perils of the Warp by selecting any of the results adjacent to the result.
Nice.
Pretty cool. So mark that down somewhere in your character sheet. Sister, you're preaching?
Yep. Let's go with that.
That is Leadership Will or Persuasion Fellowship.
Well,
Your choice.
I fancy a bit of leadership. Now, I have, and it's not 100% clear here, I have my chaplet Ecclesiasticus, so I can get out my smart kit.
If you're working with the Sisters Tertium,
yep.
I'll buy that.
So let's go with that bit of leadership here. Whoops, not that. Not minus, plus.
You want to wrath that?
Hell yeah. Good grief.
Come on, big money. Big money.
That's more
There
like
you
us.
go.
There you go.
+1 influence and +2 on all corruption tests you make for the next session. Gezriel,
Yes.
you said you were discovering.
Yep. What I can about
Simple test or a skill test? And it's difficulty 5.
We'll go with skill test.
You got it? It's investigation, you said?
Yes, and
Difficult?
narratively, I just I'm bringing Wrench T07 in to get information from her.
I'll give you
so
1 bonus dice then if you're relying on her. That's a good.
That is nice of you. Was not expecting that.
Kev, you're normally a total son of a bitch on.
Yeah.
I will wrath that because I want
Yeah,
to
go ahead.
result. So no, could get a complication from this. Too bad.
Nice, very nice. All right. Ooh, and 5 is pretty good. Yeah, we'll talk about that. So mark down that you've learned information from Wrench T07.
Probably about doom on all of us.
And then Argarius, what are you going to do? Oh, do you want to get wealth again, if nothing else?
Oh, yeah. I was going to do discovery, but you know what? I think maybe wealth does make sense because I am so dirt poor.
Okay. Go ahead and give us, so you can either roll a simple test or you can roll a skill test. Simple test is a D6. On a 1 is a complication, 6 is a crit. Anything else just increases your wealth by 1.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that because that skill test just burned me.
Give us a D6 roll, please.
All right.
There you go. Plus 1 wealth.
That is amazing.
Okay. I'm going to write down the event. I'm going to write down what you've... that Gezriel has learned some information from Wrench T07.
I've added her as a character alliance, so...
Oh, nice. Okay. And then, guys, that brings us... we're 9 minutes off, so we're a little bit early, but anything else anyone wishes to say or do before we call it a session? Everyone gets 3 XP for what?
Nice. I am boosting fellowship.
Nice. Okay. Excellent. Great. Then, do not hear anything. So, guys, we'll bring session 7 to a close. Let me bring you back over here. Then, for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for part 7 of our Extraction campaign. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There's also a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where all of us are active, and we have channels there dedicated to this game. Sorry, not to this game. We have dedicated to all the many Warhammer games we run on the channel, as well as most of the other games that we run on the channel. Many of the campaigns have their own dedicated channel, as well as things like Find a Group, GM Discussion, Virtual Tabletop Chat. There's a terrific, helpful, knowledgeable, and friendly community over there. You're more than welcome to join us. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an incredible selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs. Anyone have a hard-to-find and out-of-print RPG on hand that is within grabbing distance? I think we're running a lot of in-print stuff right now, so...
Yeah, probably somewhere.
Yeah. Well, any of the Fantasy Flight games, for instance, you can find a lot of them in stock there. If they don't have something in stock, you can put it on a want list, and they'll send you an email when it comes in. And if you make a purchase of $10 or more through their website, be sure to enter the code NOBLEDM, all caps, all one word. It's listed in the description of the video. That'll save you 10% on any purchase of $10 or more, and that will change as of March 15, 2026. So if you're listening to this after that time, just come back to one of our more recent videos. You'll see what the current discount code is listed in the description of that video. The last thing I will say is a huge thank you to our stalwart agents. You guys are making some progress in the slung. So, Jeffrey, John, James, and Sean, thank you so much for playing today. A lot of J's in that outro. Thank you so much for playing today, guys. This is really fun. This is, you know, when we were talking about using this one for this session, this is the kind of thing I was hoping it would come from this type of campaign, is you guys be able to kind of pick weird things, have unexpected shit happen, and, you know, real fun emergent play that we see in like our Mega Dungeon campaign.
Yeah.
So, we will be back in 2 weeks' time. But until then, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think of the troubles that the newest inhabitants of the slung have encountered. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.